This is how we do it. It's Friday night, and I feel alright. The party's here on the west side.
So I can put my money and I take it out. Hey, drive the keys to my truck. Hey, encore.
He didn't even finish the first one.
He was starting to mumble it off. You see, when he was leaning towards the drink, he was like, I don't know no more.
I just want to point out to everybody that Jack is drinking a Cutwater. He had a Cutwater and a donut for breakfast. That is the breakfast of champs over here at Fair. To say,
Episode 8 with Montel Jack Jordan.
Yes.
Montel Jack Jordan is crazy.
Jack Jordan. Hey, we back. Episode 8. Fair to say. Oh shit, that was close. 6. We back. Episode 8. We appreciate everybody tuning in for episode 7. And Jack had such a great impression in the first couple minutes that it was just mandatory.
Hopefully 80 doesn't show up and kick me out again.
Nah. Said you're back.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad I'm back full time today, at least. Until AD shows up.
Yeah, man. He is back, and we getting into some things. Man, everybody feeling good, bright and early.
Is it really bright and early?
They don't know that.
Is it?
I'm going to tell them.
6 a.m.
We could be working at 8 a.m.
And we not. I don't believe in lying to our fun, wonderful, loyal, beautiful supporters.
Made it up.
Oh,
Shout out to the chat.
Damn.
Shout out to the chat.
She feeling bright today.
Hell yeah.
I am
very much
very
X-Men
bright
vibes.
I think it's fair to say I'm Beyonce right
Yeah,
now.
you lead singer of the band.
Yeah, pretty
for
much.
sure.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You're standing out.
I did. I don't know what, did y'all plan this?
Yes.
I'm sure y'all two did.
Yeah, wow. Come on,
Is it like twins? Like, you know, twins sort of have that sort of like twin. Like,
It's big Spider-Man meme right now. That's why you had to turn
It
your
do
hat
feel
back.
like almost every time.
She got jokes today.
It do feel like that a lot,
Shine
though.
bright like a
But we do be
diamond.
having, it's a vibe when we come in. Fair to say, I guess we match
man.
energy.
Matchity match.
Speaking of which, fair to say, has been getting a lot of engagement as we start off every episode and let everybody know we appreciate the engagement with the hashtag Is It Fair to Say. As you can see, we have the graphics on the screen to keep everybody in tune now, and make sure y'all are engaging with the hashtag. We got a couple. We'll start off today. What we got for the first one? What you want to go? Let's go with this one. This comes from Junior Joker Him. It says, is it fair to say it's not racist to want your kids to marry within their own race?
Jesus, you came in hot.
Damn.
that's the first
You
one.
just gonna skip over the little nice one and go straight into this? That's crazy.
That is a little.
Okay, we're going to get to it. Okay, is it racist to say you want your kids to marry within their own race?
It's been a hot topic. It just came up the other day.
You already
back on Fig.
You already know where I'm going with this.
What do you want to say, Yellow?
Yeah, where you going with it?
That you know everybody wants to know how you feel about
Why is
this.
every
Again,
time?
damn.
Because you skipped so many regular.
The top one.
yeah.
The top one was a regular happy
I want y'all to be on
topic.
y'all toes.
Okay, so what, Yellow, what do you think? Is it racist?
Okay, hold on. Let me read it again. Is it fair to say it's not racist to want your kids to marry within their own race?
Put you on the spot early.
The crazy part about it is it depends on which race.
What?
It depends on which race, because if you hear a white person say that they want their kids to only marry white, then you're like, that's racist. But if you hear like a Latino or African American say that, then it's like, oh, we're keeping the race alive. So it's crazy. It's
cultural.
It's all contingent upon who you're talking to.
I don't think it's racist until you treat
Exactly.
the other, whatever they decide to marry, if it's
Right.
not within the race, differently. I don't think it's racist to want something for your kids. Like,
That's a
I want my kid to be a doctor, right?
Yeah.
But if he wants to be a school teacher, cool, I'm gonna love you the same, right? Like, you have hopes and dreams for your kids. You know, obviously, like, sometimes marrying within your race can be seen as like, it's just easier. It's just easier, right?
I
Going
agree,
through life, I
it
think
is.
it's just easier.
It's like what she said. I guess it is dependent on your culture, because if a white person was to say that, it's like, damn, you sound racist. But if an Indian person was to say they want their son or daughter to marry an Indian man, it's normal. It's normalized within culture. And I think that's probably because white people have, came over here and colonized this area and don't actually have their own
What?
Damn, I could be honest.
Like, hold on.
Wop.
Yeah,
Stand fuck him up. That
gotta
nigga
be-
came in swinging. I'm
I
telling
gotta
you, he
be
chose
honest.
this topic on purpose. You
I gotta-
got some shit on your
But I'm
chest.
saying
son.
it looks bad because the white race looks like the inclusive race that they're supposed to be inclusive to everyone, and you can't single out because
you said
they've
white
been the
does?
most dominant race, right?
Okay.
So it looks bad being the most powerful and dominant race to single out other races or cultures, whereas other cultures it's not. That's like how we supposed to
Right.
get stronger. Like the
Right.
white
I think you have to be like sort of mature enough to understand the difference and saying I want someone to marry. I want as a white person. I want my kid to marry a white person because going through life is just gonna be easier, right? Or just culturally they might have more synergy, as opposed to I want to only hire white people, right? Now that's where it starts to get racist.
I
There's
get
a
it.
difference in saying I only want to hire white people or I only want my kid to marry a white person.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
there
I
is
might
a-
not.
you're
I
right.
might not jump to your racist
Yeah.
judgment if I heard a white person say that because I get it because I want my.
But as an
kid-
employer, it looks more racist
it's
than it would
definitely
be as
racist.
a
Oh, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's
As an
definitely
employer.
that's racist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Okay,
Yeah, it's
so
crazy, though.
let me ask you guys this: how do you feel about the whole the thing that like the study that came out that said that within like a couple, I think it was what, like 20, 30.
Sorry, I'm smiling because I'm getting drunk. I can feel it. This shit, I'm like, oh, fuck.
Nigga Montel Jordan
I'm
getting
like,
drunk.
I'm like, fuck, this shit is kicking in. I didn't
He
mean for
finna
it to
switch
kick
to the
in that
other song.
fast.
Let's
Started
go
getting happy.
somewhere
Hell
and
yeah.
get it
Oh,
on
for real.
tonight.
I know everything.
Okay, but have you seen them pictures of the like the predicted what all people are gonna look like after a certain amount of years because everybody's mixing? How do y'all feel
Oh,
about
yeah.
that then with that topic?
I don't think that's real. They're not. It's never gonna be like that.
You sure?
Yep.
You want to know why I think it is? Because you know who they have. The picture that they printed, like the AI picture of what they thought everybody
like
was going to look
Zendaya or
like.
something.
No, they held it
white
next
eyes.
to, I think it was Patrick Mahomes' kids.
They just look. His kids look white.
But that
But
was
that's
the
what he's saying.
gag.
They're like you slowly start to thin the bloodline out, and the kids are starting.
Yeah.
You have a black man with a white woman, and they become like my color. And if I got with somebody that was light complected, that baby's gonna be.
No,
even
if you got
lighter.
with
If you go
somebody
with a
white.
they're gonna look white.
Yeah.
Right,
Oh, yeah,
right,
for sure.
right. So it's just like you start to dilute the bloodline the more you mix and mingle.
There's a billion
Dr.
Indian
She on
people.
some Dr.
Mix and
Umar.
mingle is crazy.
There's a billion
Mix and
Indian
That's
mingle.
sowing
people.
your royal oats. That's not mixing and mingling.
Yeah.
That's
There's a
fucking.
billion Indians and a billion Chinese people, and they not mixing and mingling. They're not doing that.
That's all that's over there though. Like when I went to China,
So
it
for
blew
them
me.
to say the whole race is gonna look like this ambiguous looking creature.
But think
it's not
about it.
gonna
That makes
happen.
sense. If Chinese people who in their country all tend to look similar, and they start to
Whoa.
they start to have
Whoa.
babies.
Did you just say all Chinese people look the same?
What you
Man,
saying?
you better
Hold
stop
on.
paying this propaganda. Hold on. You've been trying hard as hell
Damn.
to propaganda the hell out of our shit. I'm saying I've been there, and I can speak it, and it's not a racist statement. When I was there, a
That
lot of
sounded
people
like
look
I
very
got black
similar.
friends.
They look
sure.
very
That was in
similar.
the same
Sure.
pocket
That
of I
was
got
it.
black
He's trying to
friends.
get.
I've been there.
I've been to two
I've
different
been there.
places in China, and they all look very similar. And I'm saying that to say,
I'm
like,
gonna stop.
He said, just because I've been there, I can speak
I'm
upon
gonna go
this.
around the
but
table.
it's been like that for hundreds of
It's your
years. That's
turn
why
now.
they look like that. That's to his point. They procreate with people that look similar.
I get what you're
Where
saying.
here in this country we
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, because the United States is more diverse, so you're gonna see more mixed babies and stuff
Right.
like that. But on the topic, I personally feel that number one, I think it feels on how your parent is saying it to you. Number one, and then
Yeah.
I also feel, in my opinion, that it really shouldn't matter what race you go with, you know, because at the end of the day, if that's your decision that you want to make, then by all means, love is love. You know, there's no boundary of what race somebody is, who they marry. You know, love is love. At the end of the day, we're all God's creation, so it shouldn't
agree.
matter what race you want to marry. And I know,
Are you half something?
well, me, yeah, I'm
Half.
half Mexican, Mexicano y negro.
But is it fair to say that
that
people
now?
can have they can have a preference?
What do you say?
So what you call
What'd
me?
you call me? I don't know. I just-
Oh my
That's that
god!
shit, that cut water kicking in.
I told you.
What you mix with? He half Montel Jordan, half Montel Williams.
That's it.
Oh, that's
I'll take
crazy.
both. I'll take both Montels.
dudes
for
ain't
sure.
That's crazy.
But I'm saying, is it fair to say that it's at least okay that as a parent you have a preference? Now, you may not have to have a judgmental standard on who comes, but you have a preference, like that you would want your grandbabies to be full black, or you know what I'm saying? Like, is it okay to at least have a preference?
I think it's. I mean, I don't know. For me, it's not so much I want my grandbabies to be whatever. It's like
Yeah.
I want my kid to
Child.
go through life and just have it easier.
So, do you prefer
Wait, what?
your son to be with a black woman?
Yes.
And it's just a preference, but you don't care.
Why?
You're not racist.
Why?
So that's what
Because
he's saying.
I feel like it would be easier to go through life with someone who knows. Like inherently, you just know so much already about our background, struggle, issues we face, things we deal with without having to say a word.
Right.
We connect on so many levels already.
There are certain
and then
things.
also going through life with a partner of a different race, you might run into people who treat you differently. Her family might not fuck with you because you're black. He might date a Mexican, white, Russian, whoever. They might not fuck with him because he's black.
Okay, but look at this aspect.
So I'm just saying, I just want. But if he chooses to date someone else, I'm not gonna be like, nah, you can't do that. Never.
So say for example, right, or a son, right? A son brings like say you have a Mexican female, right, and say a Mexican female and her family doesn't know nothing about the black culture at all. So now your son is bringing her into the black culture to where she can actually tell her family this is how they really are, because somebody can have a preconceived notion of how the black. So that could be a good thing.
No, I would love that. Listen, if he wanted to do that, her family was accepting and cool, great. But if her family gave him issues, and every time he went over there, her uncle's just looking at him sideways, he got to deal with all this bullshit.
I
don't want that at all.
Yeah, I get that 100%.
So I would just off top, I would rather him go through life as easy as possible.
Yeah, for sure. Because did y'all see? I think there was an interview with Lefty Gunplay. You know, the Hispanic artist, where he said that
that's why I brought it up first.
He said that he would not want his child to bring home a black, right?
He was like, I wouldn't be cool. I don't want to misquote.
Yeah, I don't want to misquote either, but it was in that kind of sense where he doesn't want his child. He wouldn't approve of his child bringing home a black.
So that's
individual.
that's not even what I'm saying. I'm just saying I would prefer for my son to date a black woman when he gets older. If he chooses to bring home, that's cool. That's fine. I'm okay with it.
Let me give you guys an example of what he's talking about, and this comes from a place of having dated outside of my race. So, as black men, all of you guys, there's certain things that you guys understand and know about how you have to carry yourselves in the world, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Certain things like you don't necessarily pop off at the police. There are certain things that you like if somebody's following you around a store. Like there are just certain things that we are all acclimated to as African Americans. Now, if you're with somebody who may not understand that because they're not a minority or they're a different minority that doesn't necessarily have those issues, what happens when y'all get to that point together and she's on your ass? Like, I would have never let that police officer talk to me that way, or and you're like, girl, like I'm trying not to get shot.
She don't understand the same.
You feel what I'm saying? Or you get pulled over and she's in the passenger seat and she popping off and you like, babe, please just chill. Like, please, not today, because I'm the one that's gonna get pulled out the car. I'm the one that's gonna be a hashtag. Or you're in a store. There's so many different cultural differences that we all have that unless that person is willing to understand and come along with you, which in all cases they're not, sometimes, like Jack said, it does end up being a little easier. Like, to be in your race as opposed to be outside of your race. But that doesn't mean that you can't find someone outside of your race that is willing to come along on that journey with you.
My brother is married to, she's Mexican, his wife is Mexican. Her family is cool, loves him, the kids, they have mingled, mixed family, whatever. The kid, she has kids, he had a kid. Loved everyone was cool. I'm cool with them. Perfect. That's an ideal scenario. That's great. Yeah. But it's not always like that. I'm just saying I would prefer. Now, I'm not saying I would never treat my son's girlfriend or any differently ever. You know what I'm saying? But I would just prefer. And
you say you only prefer it so they can get through life easier?
Just because
like the shit I just was saying
can be easier.
Yeah.
The experiences are
it would just be easier.
Like the shit that I was just saying.
The same upbringing, the same type of background, the same type of family unit, the same type of cultural and struggles that your partner has gone through, you can relate. It puts a different type of connection, I think, is what they're saying.
That's all.
Which would make
I don't know. I don't agree with that for some reason. I don't know. That just rubs me the wrong way. Well, just so you can get through life easier. It's like
no, it's not just so you can. Because if I'm talking about preference, I'm talking about something that he hasn't experienced yet. I prefer you to do this because it will probably be easier. Right?
I think on the
but if he met a black, because he might marry a black woman that gives him hell his whole life.
Oh
right?
God,
that could happen. I don't want that either though. So I'm just saying, if I were to choose, if I had white, black, Mexican, Russian, Asian, this, that, or the other, I'm gonna go with black.
So do you tell your son that? No. Like, hey, look, son, I'll prefer, or do you be like, you know what, whoever you love, go ahead and
it should be a conversation. Yeah, he's not.
And he's a little.
Yeah, okay.
He's 5 years old, but I won't. You better not bring home.
No, not bring home.
I'm not having those conversations. It's just a preference. Just like I prefer him to be rich and have a good career, go through high school and graduate and not gangbang. I prefer.
Okay, so I'm just making sure you're not instilling that within your kid's mind at an early age, because because I've seen that happen, and that's how a lot of kids become racist, because you got their parents implementing certain kind of little seeds in their mind, and that's how they grow up. Like, oh, you know, my dad or my mom taught me not to fuck with this race or whatever. You know, so just making sure.
I think it's fair to say it's a draw. It's a draw.
Yeah.
Everybody don't agree with that one.
I think the term. I think to Junior Jokum, to his point, I don't think it's racist. It's you know, it's a preference.
Have y'all ever dated a white girl that y'all like had considered marrying or being with long term?
I have. I dated a white girl.
I never dated a white girl before.
It wasn't like I'm finna marry her.
Why you say you dated a white girl before? You know he did.
I dated a white girl before, but
Six for sure has.
Six for sure.
Six for sure.
Show has.
He love them snow money.
Shorts he got on.
you're literally white. I
still don't date white girls.
almost every race.
Now that's racist.
No, it ain't.
Wow, that is
it's a
racist. You don't date white girls?
It's a I'm in a relationship. I don't date any girls. Thank you.
Oh.
And we moving on to the next. Is it fair to say hashtag? The next fair to say hashtag comes from Shamrock 13. He says, or she says, is it fair to say that whooping your kids is outdated and borderline abusive?
I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna derail this one because I'm noticing a trend, and I'm so sorry because I said I was gonna move on and I was gonna focus on you now, but I gotta do it. Stat avoids topics.
Yes.
Stat avoids topics, bro. He was doing this shit yesterday, and now he's doing it again.
We're just talking about family.
We want to talk about Chris Brown, and you don't want to talk about another light-skinned nigga, and you don't want to give him credit.
No, I think that's just more entertainment-based. These other topics are better. That's more entertainment-based.
Hold on now.
We are
Hold on, we're gonna get to it last.
Hold on now.
Or are you gonna skip to it?
I didn't have a plan. I just read the next one because we're talking about kids.
But you didn't. Now you want to go in order when you wasn't going in order in first place?
Discussion that we normally would have off camera, but y'all get to see.
No, because that's the glory of television.
I know that's why it's great, but this is what normally would happen.
Shout out to
YouTube. It wasn't no intent behind that.
I have a plan. It's called the show sheet that I fucking wrote. Read that shit.
You never said go in order. I'm sorry.
Why wouldn't we go in order? Hey, listen, we're going off topic. So anyway,
do y'all want to talk about Chris Brown that bad?
Yes.
Or whooping your damn kids?
Let's do whooping your kids.
We just talked about let's
Yeah.
I said lighten it up.
Yeah.
We gotta lighten shit up. That was we didn't went right. We didn't went to telling your kids they can't date outside their race to beating their ass because they date outside their race. Like, let's go to Chris Brown.
Yeah, because this shit's getting a little heavy.
Lil Bo Bleep. I was about to say super chatted.
Lil Bo Bleep.
Sent in Lil Bo Bleep is crazy.
Lil Bo Bleep.
See?
And a homie Lil Bo Bleep.
Lil Bo Bleep.
Lil Bo Bleep from Bompton.
This is what they wanted. Go ahead.
Is it fair to say that Chris Brown is the top R&B artist of the last 10 years since he's the only male R&B who can sell out arenas?
The answer is yes. I mean, that was a simple question.
Okay.
Thank
the
you.
answer is yes.
Yeah, I would say yeah.
Oh, y'all full of shit.
That's why
He's not the top?
No, I'm saying y'all are full of shit for going.
I want to get to the next little sub bullet right here.
Okay.
Usher Raymond.
I knew you were gonna say Usher.
That's what I'm saying. Like nobody's.
I'm an Usher fan for sure. I'm a big Usher fan.
I believe that.
Yeah, I'm a big Usher fan. Don't get it fucked up. But Chris Brown is that nigga right
It's
now.
too easy.
He is.
It's too easy of a conversation.
It is. But that is a real conversation because there are some people who are going to go to the mat about that not being the case just because of his history.
No, you can't deny
Where
talent
is
though.
Chris Brown's Vegas residency?
He ain't there yet.
Yeah, he ain't there yet.
He ain't there yet.
Touring.
He ain't been out since 1997.
That's like a last resort type shit in my eyes.
No, it ain't.
Okay, no, but I'm saying like to me a Vegas residency to a certain extent
It's
is
on
like
the tail end of your career.
tail end like last resort type shit. Okay, you
But
know
I
what?
think-
I'm gonna go ahead and
how do you
like,
feel?
only a veteran move.
How do you feel about the fact that Beyonce is about to do one? Possibly.
It's a veteran move.
So let me.
Is she at the end of her career?
Is she?
So I think there's a
I don't think
difference
so.
in veteran move and into your career. I think yes, it is a veteran move. No, it's not an into your career thing, in my opinion. I think originally when they first came out, yes, that was a stigma behind
Yeah, 'cause
Vegas
Mustard
residency,
got one,
but
Tiger
not
got one.
hell
Yeah.
no.
But that's
because
clubs.
people are going getting
Ludacris.
more
That's
money
clubs.
in Vegas residencies than they'll get on an arena.
So you're saying they
tour.
do it for financial gains then?
It's huge financial.
Everybody has
gain.
done it.
'Cause you-
I feel like that's a legendary status. If you can secure one of those, you are now like
Legendary, 'cause
plastered
everybody can't do
in
it.
the record books.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I say hence a veteran move because you have to be at a certain status to even get a Vegas residency. You can't be too new in the game, but like, you know
Right.
what? I'm gonna go get a Vegas residency
Right.
in my eyes. You
But
know?
I think
So I
he's
think-
still got a lot more to do. I think Chris still has a lot more to do.
He don't got more to prove, but he's just
No,
still
to
working.
do,
He's
not to
only, he's
prove.
only 35 years old, 36 years old. So like he's just still working.
And I feel like this tour that he's on right now, I think it's amazing. I'm really happy for him. You know, despite all of the things that he went through, we cannot ever turn a blind eye to the things that happen, for sure. But I do believe in like redemption. I feel like some people are trying to make sure that he's, you know, he's being celebrated and he's trying to change. I guess, I hope, I'm praying. But you're finally getting to see him get like some of what he should have gotten years ago had he not made those mistakes, you know?
It's been like that for a minute. Would you pay for the meet and greet?
Absolutely.
Damn, she
Hold
said
on.
absolutely.
So if
She had
you
to
had
clear
a
the throat.
man, and he's like, nah, you're not doing meet and greet because I see how them pictures come out.
Yeah,
I'm saying,
yeah.
fuck you, I'm paying for it. I got the G, I'm doing it myself.
11-11.
What's that mean?
It's $1,111 to
11-11.
do it.
1,000.
$111 to get the
And
So
the
hold
fuck
on.
with.
So what's your pose? What's the pose with you and Chris Brown?
Yeah. What's
In
the
meet and
picture
greet?
gonna look like when you take it with him?
He
Man.
just hold you like this.
Legs wrapped around him. You bending it over in front of him.
Okay, everybody stay. Okay, you stay calm, Milla.
Him,
Lazar,
him
you
slapping
stay
them
calm.
chicks a little bit.
Okay, all right, everybody.
Yeah, whoa, this side of the table just went.
Close your
She's
eyes, Lazar.
fantasizing,
Open your eyes up.
and he's
Lazar's also
trying to-
fantasizing.
fantasizing as well.
What y'all got going on over
You feel
here?
me?
Nah, I've been seeing some good ones though. I'm not gonna lie. The one girl that did the fake proposal, that was fire.
Ooh,
that was
okay.
that was good.
but with a boyfriend.
Well, did she have a boyfriend?
No, I'm asking. That's what I think. What he's
So
positioned.
if you had a man, okay, you could.
with
You're
a
single,
boyfriend.
do whatever you want. Do whatever.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown. With a man, he's like, listen, I don't want you to go. Or if you go, keep it PG. Or like, if he gives you some sort of rules, you're like, fuck, I'm doing what I want to do. It's Chris Brown, once in a lifetime opportunity.
I'm gonna be real. If I had a man and he didn't want me to be able to take the picture I want to take, I'm not wasting the money and just taking a buddy
Right.
church hug
So
picture.
you want something that's ratchet that's going to offend your man?
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Oh, she's gonna go all out for Chris Brown.
And then
man.
once
But
you
I
get this
wouldn't. But
picture-
that's if I don't have a man.
So if you had a man, how would the post?
So you
been?
get-
So if
So
you had
what
a man,
if-
but how would you? How would
If
you?
I
like-
had a man, I'm not doing it because it's a waste of money. I
It's a
could
waste
get
of
a,
money,
I
for
could get
sure.
a church hug at any moment.
For
I could
sure.
see him in. I could
Okay,
catch
so
him at
Air One,
Northwich.
for sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so once you pay for this, and
That's
you meet
not
him,
cap.
and
Chris
you-
Brown is
definitely not
in
cap.
LA. You could
Yeah, he
accidentally run into
outside.
him at
Oh,
any
now
given
look,
moment.
now it's like, he's in LA. I can get a picture with him
No,
anytime.
I'm
All of a
saying,
sudden,
You
yeah.
definitely can.
You can't bend over and bust it for a nigga in fucking
Whole
Air
Foods.
One.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, so I'm saying I can
If
get
your
the
girl
church
wants to
hug
go to
picture.
Chris Brown, say,
I
say, yo, I want to get the
And I
VIP package. Are you letting her?
No.
You're saying no, don't do that shit.
Never.
Why though? Why?
Because first of all, that's really groupie-ish. We didn't pulled up the CB house together, so we not even.
First of all, don't drop
I'm
that
not
flex like
I'm not
that.
even. We
said
that
who-
was
who
a
else?
flex.
We not doing the.
We done pulled up to.
Okay, but now you can't just pull up. to
No,
his
the
house
picture.
right now.
That to me, that's groupie
Damn.
out. That's thirsty. That's something you do when you single. I'm not giving my girl permission. We can go to
So
the,
let
we can
me
go to the
ask-
concert. You can
so-
go with your homegirls. Go
okay.
to the concert.
So-
Screen front row.
Oh, I got one.
I do
do your
too.
whole shit, but
Go
you're
ahead.
not finna do this. This
No,
is
go
like
ahead.
this is
Okay,
disrespect.
I got one. Okay, so if say for example though, say if you're at a Usher residency, right?
Thank
and
you.
then Usher comes
Thank you.
and grabs your girl and is about to, serenade her.
For sure, do it.
Oh,
Yes.
what's the
I'm
difference?
so happy you said that because that's where I was going
Thank
next.
you. You
Now,
feel
is
me?
it
But
because
that's
you
a
know
moment.
him?
What's
That's
the
a
difference?
moment.
This nigga's
This
actually
is a
gonna.
moment.
That's not a moment.
That
This
is
is
a
a moment.
moment.
What's the
Like
difference?
you said, Chris Brown is accessible in LA. That's not a moment for my girl to have to take a picture with him.
Is it that
in a
way?
provocative? It's not a
Okay.
regular picture.
Nigga, you know Usher's finna give her a lap
Usher
dance
sing-
and bust it
Hold
down
let me
on stage.
land.
Nigga,
Usher
what?
singing to my girl and serenading is really once in a lifetime, like
Okay,
a
all right,
thing
all
that
right,
like
all right.
I gotta respect. And I know he's not doing it out of malice. He's not doing it intentionally to
Chris
be like I'm
not
gonna
doing
take
it
this.
out of
I'm
malice.
not
He's
saying
definitely not.
But serenading, singing to your girl a love song is different than bending her over explicitly.
Nigga,
Okay,
or
let me
grabbing
ask you-
in the picture or hugging nipples
and singing your girl a love song could be even deeper because he's
No,
trying to
because
get in her
he's
mind
doing- that's a
mentally.
mental
He's
fuck.
trying to mentally fuck
I should
her.
be fucking hoes.
He's doing it for a show. That's a
Allegedly.
performance he's putting
Okay.
in. This is not for Chris Brown's gratification.
Can I ask
this
you
is
a
not him
question?
putting on a show. This is for the fans' gratification.
Can I ask you a question? Real shit. When you just brought this
And my girl
up,
love Chris, and that's not happening.
when you just brought this up, you said we not letting you do that because we done pulled up to CB house together, right?
Yeah, that look thirsty.
Is it because you know this nigga? Or you can get to him that you wouldn't do that? If
No,
it
I
was
just
another
think-
nigga?
I think fan pics that are like that are burnt out. Like a regular, you meet a fan and my girl sees somebody she likes in the grocery store and she like, babe, take a picture with me. I would take the picture.
So if you're at that
I'm not
Usher
insecure,
if
but
you're at that
not
Usher
that
residency And he's singing "There Goes My Baby," and instead of her standing like this and just talking to him, she turns around and starts twerking on him.
That's burnt out. You added extra.
But that's the same thing.
That's a real scenario that can happen.
You can't control what she's gonna do. You can't control what she's gonna do.
But
at that moment, you're in the moment. You're in real time.
That is a performance. That's different.
Are you gonna grab her and snatch her up?
That's different.
This nigga said that's different. Nigga, your girl gonna remember that fucking moment with Usher.
Think about it this way. Think about it this way.
Like what? Nigga,
No crazy.
Look at this nigga. She gonna expect you to do that shit, and then when you don't, perform to how Usher did.
No.
When you in the bed, she gonna be thinking about Usher. She gonna be doing that shit.
That's inaccurate.
Look, he getting nervous, sweating.
This is
glasses fogging up and shit.
No, this is
that nigga's glasses are fogging up.
This is a performance that you pay to go sit down and and enjoy a show, and he happens to come up to you. You're not fishing out this. These girls are fishing out Chris Brown to go take a picture with him. That's different than going to a show and Chris Brown Usher happens to see your girl.
Nigga, your girl was the one that said she wanted to go to the Usher residency. That's why you dare taking her, my nigga. What's the difference, homie?
I don't feel I would feel more disrespected by the photo and not knowing what's going on for the fact of this being shared for the world. A concert is performance is being shared for the world. This is with a couple people in a room and you backing it up and who knows what's going on when no, fuck no.
You act like this is a strip club VIP section or something like that. Like it's not that.
That's out of pocket.
Crazy.
It depends. Like if my girl's like, I want to go to Chris Brown. I've been a Chris Brown fan my whole life. I want to go to meet and greet. But here's the pose I want to do. I might have to approve the pose.
Yeah.
If I can approve the pose,
if you have a man, that's not what you said.
I'm not even disagreeing.
You're
I'm just saying it for myself.
If she wants to do the pose, it's just crazy. I get it. I get both sides of it.
I definitely get it.
Because I'm saying,
if she did the whole bent over shit, he grabbing her waist, nigga, that's out.
If I'm in a relationship, I'm not doing the extras. I'm just not gonna go.
Yeah,
I'm just not gonna go.
It's not. We gonna pay $1,000, $1,100 to meet another man. Like that's not.
But to be real,
I'm saying if you want to do it but listen though, but like you pay for these moments and memories in your lifetime. If it's substantial to you, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Because I'm a huge Beyonce fan. I'm a huge Rihanna fan. I like Sierra. I'm not paying $1,000 though, but like if it was like, yo, you can sit down with Beyonce and do whatever.
If Beyonce was taking pictures like that,
you
wouldn't pay $1,000.
But I think you.
I'm going up there.
What if you could just get up there and yike with Beyonce for like 2 seconds?
There's a different.
And I get the footage. I'm posting it every day.
There's a different.
See what I'm saying?
$2,000. I'm paying for it.
So look at the double standard. Because your wife's gonna let you do it. Your wife is gonna let you do it.
She has a choice. I'm doing it.
I would be like, this is hard. That's some tight ass shit.
Okay, but now for the Usher example, like Usher, we had a show and Usher comes. I'm like, all right, live it up, do it up.
That's what I'm saying.
I know
it's a moment.
But same with the C. I don't want Usher on stage, bending her over, just fucking doing some crazy shit. I don't want that shit to happen.
But she wouldn't pay for that. That would just happen as part of the show.
I don't care what the fuck paid for free. I don't want Usher doing that shit to my girl.
No, because you pay for you pay for those seats.
Extra to meet this
you
man.
pay extra for those seats. It's people in the fucking it's people in the nosebleeds of them shows that he's not walking past.
Usher show with the hopes that
yes, they were. How are you gonna tell me?
Not with your man. You gonna buy the ticket with your girl with the hopes to have Usher come sing to her?
It was niggas
you
that
buy a ticket. If it happens, it happens.
He was literally walking up to niggas and saying, "May I?"
Yeah.
Cool. And grabbing the bitch.
You know what to expect.
You would have said no when he said "May I."
It's fine. No,
and then she would have twisted around and started throwing it out.
You doing too much.
You would have came and be like, "Bitch."
So you're expecting your girl, right? When Usher walks up to her and staring at you, you're expecting her to stand stiff like a stick.
Be respectful.
Please don't touch me, Usher.
For sure.
This nigga said be respectful.
That nigga pulled out the ruler. You don't go with the ruler?
How many celebrities did Usher grab their hand and they was respectful because they have a man? Right after the Kiki Palmer shit.
Nigga, that's celebrity.
Exactly. They didn't even turn around. The same thing my girl would have did. So yes, hold his hand. There goes my baby, singing up with one of the greatest R&B singers ever, but you're not paying $1,000 to go put your ass on another man for a photo. Fuck out of here.
It's giving Ike.
He got a baby mama.
He gonna beat your ass.
Y'all niggas out of pocket. That's no way. There's a complete difference.
But hold on. I kind of get what you're saying.
There's a difference.
I get what you're saying, but also look at it from this perspective. Say if your girl, I don't know what her relation, like how big of a fan she is of CB, right? Mm-hmm. Like in the generation that we come from, if a girl like since 2004 run it, she's been CB's biggest fan.
Right.
If that was my girl, I would love to just go get a picture with Chris Brown. I don't see it like you groupie, you thirsty because you want to pay $1,000. That's what you want to do for like, you know, you got money saved for vacations or that's what she wants to spend her money on.
But if this girl,
I don't see what's wrong with the idea of spending the money because that's thirsty or that's groupie behavior. I don't agree with that.
But it is because 90% of the girls who are taking pictures with Chris would spread them legs if they asked. So that is more of a
Also,
groupie
you're
behavior.
taking it even farther. You're assuming that a bitch is about to go get
every
fucked.
girl who's going to take.
Hold
No, I'm saying every girl who's
You said spread them legs.
No, every girl who's paying for this would sleep with Chris Brown.
Hold on a second.
Exactly.
Hold on.
See
So
what
if
I'm
you're
saying?
gonna go pay for it, bro, listen, y'all hear
So you
me. If you're
insecure.
gonna pay for it,
So you just insecure, my
if
nigga.
your girl wants to pay
you
for a
think
picture
Chris
with
Brown gonna take your bitch?
Chris Brown can smack.
You think
Not
Chris
saying
Brown?
he
You
would,
think
but
Chris
I'm saying
Brown?
he could.
You think Chris Brown?
So
gonna
that is giving off that energy. Usher dancing with my girl at a concert is not giving off. I want to smack energy.
But hold on a second.
Hey, do you think Chris Brown can fuck your bitch?
No, not my bitch, not at all.
You don't
Not
think
at
so?
all. No, fuck no.
You don't think so, nigga?
Loyalty loyalty over lust.
This nigga.
Loyalty over lust, my nigga.
Look at the beige battle.
Loyalty over lust.
Would your
I
okay?
can do everything Chris can do besides sing and dance.
So let me ask this then. Would you?
Those
would
are
you-
very important
Wait,
things.
there's something you can't do.
No, it ain't.
This is crazy.
Those are very important things.
He just said there was something that he can't do. I just want to mark that place and time. Go.
So okay, look. So
I can't too.
okay, so is your girl a Chris Brown fan?
For sure.
Okay, would she want to do the meet and greet? Look
Would
at
she
this.
want to? No, I'm trying to think. Would she want to?
If she had the opportunity to go to the meet and greet with Chris Brown, would she say? What? How you know that?
Because she got Chris Brown at home.
Because I could. That
got
for
Chris
one,
Brown at
but
the
I
house.
could. I mean, I could have her meet him in a whole different.
Okay, no, nigga, I'm not talking about have her meet him. I'm just saying if.
So you asked me, my girl. I'm
Listen,
saying she's gonna
listen.
say no
If
out
the-
of respect for
nigga-
me. She's gonna say no. She's not gonna go pay $1,000.
But you just
for
said
me.
she can see him any other random time other than the meet and greet.
Because $1,000 to go take a picture at a concert looks thirsty.
Hold on a second.
If it was for
Time out.
free, would she?
We gotta move. We for that to move
Hold on,
on
hold
from
on,
this.
hold on. I don't
This
want
is
to
not
move on.
secret
I don't want to
thing.
move on. I just want to like get some like.
I'm enjoying the battle of the
understanding
beige.
Nigga
of
is
the
secure,
thirsty
homie.
part, right? So $1,000 to take a picture is a lot of money for sure. But say for example that's something really important. Your girl wants to do that. She loves Chris
Yeah.
Brown. I'm talking about my girl too. She's like, I want to take this picture. I have the money saved. I want to go do it. Cool. Just don't do no crazy shit. I don't think who gives a fuck what Chris Brown thinks. Oh, he got to fuck my bitch. I don't give a fuck what he thinks.
I don't care
because
about
I know
that
he
either.
can't. Right? I know he won't and he can't.
No, I'm saying that's the energy that the women who are wanting to.
Okay, but it's
Somebody
hold on,
at
but
this
it's not
table
about
doesn't know
those
that.
women. It's about your woman or my woman in the example, right?
Oh,
but I'm
shit,
saying if
don't.
she wants to
Don't
take
do
the
that.
picture, like, hey, just don't do a bend over shit. You want to have him propose to you for the picture? Do that shit. You got the money saved? Go do it.
So at the end of the day, there's a respect line.
There's a respect line. That's all I'm saying.
Right. So you can either choose to extend that option for her to go out and respect you or not. But it also shows that why would my girl be so eager to have a photo with a celebrity? I guess it's how I look at it. I look at them
Right.
taking pictures
But I think
with
you gotta- but I
celebrities.
think
It's
it's-
just
but you gotta-
fanned out.
Because Chris Brown is comparable to, like I said, this generation's modern day Michael Jackson. So imagine if Michael Jackson was still alive, right? It's comparable to that. That's why it's that important. I can see if it was any other random artist, but like I said, Chris Brown is damn near Michael Jackson of this generation. So that's a
It's
real
an experience.
iconic.
It's
Can
like,
I-
my
can
girl
I
wants to
ask
take
you a
out,
question?
do that shit.
I gotta take my personal
Exactly.
relationship and my personal connection out of it, and then it might be able to see it differently.
There
But
you
for
go.
me, it just seems
It feels
thirsty
fanned
when,
out. Right,
yeah,
but-
because we can be around any of these celebrities you can imagine. We
So,
can be around
can I
them.
ask you
so
a
to me,
question?
in my situation, it looks thirsty. So
Do you? So you have no pictures with celebrities?
and you know what? That's one thing I was gonna actually tell Six, bro.
'Cause you just-
do it now. Take the pictures. I regret it. I've met every big celebrity in the world, and didn't take no pictures because it felt groupie-ish to me.
So
I don't have none. I've met everybody.
let's call Exhibit A into play.
Ugh.
You just posted a picture
Ooh.
the other day
Get him.
with a celebrity who
'em.
just happened to be the one that signed you. Was that thirsty?
No, it's a screen grab. I
Was that
watching an
groupie?
old video.
But you posted it.
Yeah.
Was that groupie behavior?
No, I know him. That's a picture I have with
Well, I
him.
think I did see
But
that.
that's a celebrity.
But that was my dog. He signed me. That's a different
You just
connection.
said that you know these people in real life. She can see these people in real life. Is that
When I
groupie
was
behavior?
18, though, that's not like.
But you just posted it
that's
a few
reach,
days
though.
ago.
But that's a reach. Yeah, I was watching a video on YouTube and it popped up and I clicked it and I was like, damn, this took me back.
Busted.
So I posted it.
But I'm just asking.
That isn't. That's not the same thing. I didn't go out my way and pay for it to go stand next to Lil Flip. This was 18 years ago. That's a reach,
But you
Evan.
said you feel like taking pictures with celebrities. Period. Is
And I
groupie
don't have
behavior.
photos with him. That was a screen grab.
But
They take the picture. We were on a video together.
But you screenshot a still shot and posted
Yes,
it on
but
Instagram.
I didn't pay for
but
it. I know him.
I'm not saying that. But
And
I'm
it's a
saying,
man.
can we just agree that It's not necessarily groupie behavior to want to post or
that's
take
different.
a
That's
picture
not even the same.
with
I
a
was signed with this
celebrity.
artist. I was with them all the time.
I'm not
She's
saying
making a
that.
point,
Paying. I'm not a fan of him. It wasn't a fan.
You're not a
of him.
fan of Flip?
He signed
I'm a
you.
fan of Flip.
I'm not a fan of him to go pay to take a photo.
So why'd you post it?
Because it was a flashback moment for me. It was a memory for me.
But that's a memory for her.
Man, y'all are diving way too deep
No,
into
hold on,
this.
it's
From
not-
an artist,
No.
artist that signed me versus somebody that you're a fan of the opposite sex that sings R&B sexual music versus
So-
a rapper that signed
Nigga,
you.
that's-
Now
that
you're
sound like
leaning,
a-
I don't know if
that's
you're
a
meaning
whole
to, but
different-
I don't know if you're meaning to, but it's leaning toward insecurity.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
I don't know if
I
you're
am
meaning
one
to,
of-
'cause maybe you're not meaning to, but it's leaning toward that when you say
Insecure.
that.
I'm one of the most secure men in my relationship.
Not the way
I
you
trust-
talking. Not
No,
the way
I'm
that
not.
man was
But
popping
it's
out.
not-
Not the way that man
that's
was
just-
coming
That's
out.
just passion. That's
No,
not
for sure.
anger.
I'm not.
That's
so-
passion. And look,
Because I
that's
think
passion.
everybody at the table agrees with you that if in the case the woman was going to go to this meet and greet during a relationship, there are appropriate.
It shouldn't happen
There
at all.
are
I'm standing on that.
appropriate
It shouldn't happen at all.
poses.
No, it shouldn't happen at all.
So
You don't need to
now-
pay-
so
you don't need
now
to
is
pay
she
for a
can't
meet-
go at all.
with any man. You don't need to pay for.
I thought you were just saying that if she goes, she has to pose a certain way.
Security. You don't need to
With
pay.
any man? What do you mean any man? Chris Brown is not any man.
Exactly.
He's an iconic figure in our culture that I think in 20 years, damn, I had a picture with Chris Brown at his
Thank you.
concert. That's a
Thank you.
memory
That's
you
what I
want to
said.
have. That's a memory. Like, and I'm not making it personal. I'm talking about me and my own personal situation with my girl because I know she's a fan of Chris Brown.
But
and she
that's
wanted to go.
generally-
This could be
That's
anybody.
generally-
This could be Lloyd. This could be Trey Songz. This
It's
could
not,
be-
it's not
ever
Lloyd
say
or
Lloyd.
Trey Songz.
I'm saying this. I'm saying this
Or
could be
Jay-Z.
Lloyd
Lloyd or Trey Songz.
I don't know who are the R&B artists.
Okay, we're talking about
The
Chris
Weeknd
Brown.
or
We're
what?
talking about Usher. The Weeknd for sure.
For sure, somebody would
I just
feel
think,
that way
again,
about the
Drake-
weekend.
And people may agree or not. It's just thirsty
Because
to
if
go
Janet
pay to take a
Jackson-
picture with a celebrity. It's
if-
thirsty to me.
Okay,
male
cool.
or female, it's thirsty
It's
to me.
thirsty to go to the concert
to go
too.
pay. No, that's you're going for entertainment. I'm to go pay to meet somebody to take a picture with me. It's thirsty. It's just thirsty to me. That's how I felt.
Look, I'm gonna be real. So the last time Chris Brown performed out here in Inglewood,
Not
right,
paying
with
to
Lil
take
Baby and them,
no
you know what I'm
picture
saying?
with
I ain't
no
gonna lie.
man.
Like I was chilling with that nigga backstage and all that shit with the homie. You feel me? And I ended up taking the picture because in my eyes it wasn't on no groupie shit. But I was like, oh, this is like the Michael Jackson. So I'm like, if I never see this nigga again, and God forbid something happens to him, at least I got an iconic picture with him. That's why I wanted it. That's why I took the picture with the nigga Chris Brown. That's the only reason why.
But you didn't pay $1,000 intentionally
I
to
sure
take
did
the photo.
not.
That's
I
the
sure did not.
difference.
The fuck?
But that's
You
not.
paid
But
with your
listen,
phone. So if
hold
you
on,
there and
hold
you
on,
take a
because I
picture
got
with-
one.
If you there and you take a picture with somebody, that doesn't. When you there and you take a picture with somebody, that doesn't mean like you seeked it out.
Why
You
would
took
you do
advantage
that?
of an
But
opportunity.
okay, but listen.
So
let's-
If she
that's-
was
but
at the
let's-
concert and he walked past and she took the
But
picture,
okay.
take the picture.
But what about the
But you
people
seeked
that
it out
don't?
for $1,000?
But what
No.
about the people
For
that
nobody.
may not ever be able to get in those
And
rooms?
that's them. Y'all asking me. That's what
Right,
I'm trying
listen,
to tell you.
I'm not mad-
That's
listen,
them.
yeah.
If you in
I'm just-
Nebraska and you never gonna see Chris Brown and you want to take the picture, do it. But for me, that's thirsty. From the life I've lived and been around, that's attention hungry to me. I'm
Okay.
not doing that.
So-
if you're in the room and she has the opportunity, we backstage, and she want to take a picture with Chris, I'll take the photo.
I
But you're
think-
not gonna pay to go for that
I
specific
think
reason.
that it is fair to say that we are also
Insecure,
going to
sorry.
agree to disagree on
you can
this
ask my girl next time
topic.
she
It's
around.
fair to
I'm the
say
most
Stat is
secure-
insecure when
I'm
it
the
comes to
most
Chris
secure
Brown.
nigga.
You're not
Okay.
speaking like you're insecure.
In a
right now.
relationship, I said it could be anybody.
I tried,
Don't
y'all.
pay to go meet somebody. I
Hey,
don't
so,
care
hey,
if it's a male or
hey,
female.
hey, one last
You,
question.
but you made
Hey.
it like a man. You were saying like it's a man.
Well, I
of
was just
opposite
saying any
sex.
man.
You
I
were
was
saying-
saying any
Okay.
human.
Hey, check
Any
this out.
human.
Hey,
Don't pay to go
one
meet
last
any
question,
human.
right? So you said you would take the picture, right, for your girl. So say, what if you about to take the picture with her and Chris Brown, and then she just bends over in front of Chris Brown?
you reaching.
What are you doing?
I think we
snatching
know the
your ass
answer.
fuck up out of there.
You snatching Chris Brown or are you snatching your
I'm
girl?
snatching her the fuck up.
But what if
outta
he pulls her closer?
That's out
What
of
are you gonna do?
That's out of pocket. It wouldn't happen.
Leave him alone. I'm
She would step away, and she gonna catch that
I'm
whooping we was gonna talk about with this
Catch that
kids.
whooping. Good lord.
Which one of y'all?
Oh my god.
Okay, that leads us into the next topic. You know,
I need you,
let's all
boo.
take a deep breath. Let's all come
God,
together collectively.
boo.
Dog, and we
Crazy.
thought that Chris Brown was gonna be a lighter topic. That's what you said.
see?
Whoopings.
It could have been. Now we know why he didn't.
I didn't even care. I thought the question was simple.
Hey,
I thought
man.
it was simple too. Shit,
So-
I thought.
So check this out. So now that we're off that topic, whew. So at Shamrock13 says this, hashtag, is it fair to say that whooping your kids is outdated and borderline abusive?
It's abusive, not borderline. It is. Continue.
What do we feel? What do we think?
I think it's abusive.
Look, he quiet now. He's still on the Chris
I
Brown
think it's
shit.
abusive.
No,
I think it's abusive, and I think
Weird
it's some real like slavery shit that we got to move past that shit.
But you know, back in the day, though, people's grandparents, people's parents use that as a form of discipline to get their kids in line.
Parents, not
and you see how they turned out. Well, I'm just saying, you see how they turned out now. So I think it's very touchy depending on your style of raising your kid. You know, some people may feel like that's needed to get your kid in line, because if not, they're going to be reckless and they're going to have no kind of fear instilled in them. Because you know damn well, when I'm pretty sure when y'all were in elementary and y'all got in trouble and y'all was afraid
So let me tell
that
you,
your parent break out that bell.
You know a lot. You got friends. You from LA?
Yeah, from LA.
You got a lot of friends who like gang bang in the streets.
Yeah.
I bet they'll all tell you they got their ass beat. I
For
bet they'll
sure.
all tell you. All of them.
For
I bet
sure.
you all of them will tell you they got their ass beat.
So what you saying? That is
It's not effective.
not effective?
It's not effective.
I think
Because listen, if it's effective, you only gotta do it once.
Oh God.
It's not effective. And let me tell you something. Say you got a relationship with your girl, she your age, whatever. If she do something you don't want her to do, why don't you smack her in her face? Why don't you?
you're not her parent.
No, it's not about being a parent. It's because you shouldn't hit people.
Nigga,
You shouldn't physically hit people.
Nigga, there's a difference between...
She's not doing what you want. You done told her what to do. How come she don't hit you when you don't do it?
There's a difference between being a parent and in a relationship. That right there is on some domestic violence shit. Being
So
a
why do you
parent
say- okay, so let me
is
ask you this.
parenting and discipline.
I got whooped. My dad stopped whooping me when I was like, I don't know. I can't say for sure. But there was a time, 10, 11, somewhere in there, I probably stopped getting whoopings. 12, some kids older or whatever. How come dad stopped whooping their kids? When I was 17, I was still doing some bullshit. I was still getting on my dad's nerves. How come he stopped whooping me?
Now that I
So I'll
can't
fire on that
Now
nigga.
that I can't. You said
Oh, what?
If I had to, my dad ain't finna whoop me and I'm 17 years old.
Damn, you dad abuser.
Nigga, if your dad whoop you at 17, you gonna go get whooped with a belt?
and I
Nigga,
get it.
hell
I
no,
get it.
because
I
you're
get it.
too big.
I get
You're
it.
too big, right?
I get
Like,
it.
I'm not finna whoop my son. Like, I'm not finna whoop him with a... I don't have to use physical punishment. He's 5 years old. I can't. Like, come on, I'm an adult. I
But-
can't get him to do what I need him to do without having to instill physical pain on a child.
But I think
I'm not doing that.
I think it depends on how far you take that woman. Because I see if it's just the belt, okay, cool. But if you take it on some real abusive type shit to where you got to call CPS, and that's different. So I feel like it just depends on how far you take it.
Yeah.
Because from me being raised, I was whooped heavily, and beyond just the belt, I was whooped with 2x4s. I got a knife thrown in my head. I got a vacuum cleaner thrown in my head.
Shit.
I love my mom to death, but I'm just saying, like, when I was raised, I got
Abusive.
beat the fuck down. I got nigga. Mom would put her fingers in my mouth, pulling my fucking teeth
that's
out type
abuse,
shit, my
for
nigga. You know
sure.
what I'm saying? So
What?
I
That's
swear to God,
definitely
my mama,
abuse.
nigga, on my mama. I love my mama to death, but that's how a nigga was. You know what I'm saying? So
That's crazy. Bro.
so it's like it just depends if it goes beyond just the belt. But I feel like sometimes that is effective with kids, sometimes it's not. I think to each his own. It depends on.
I feel
you know?
I feel like it is I don't want to call it lazy or cheap, but I think sometimes it's like I don't have enough time, right? Because sometimes getting behaviors corrected, it takes time. The quick method is just whooping them, getting them
Right.
to do what you want them to do, whoop them. And sometimes our parents didn't have that luxury of time,
Yeah.
right? Like I know my parents, they worked a lot, had a lot of shit going on, didn't have the luxury of time, right? Where I'm at now, I have the luxury of time. I don't need to whoop my kid. I could take the time to figure out how to get him to stop doing something that is not productive to where I want him to be
Yeah.
in life. You know what I'm saying? I have the time to do that. Whereas like we was growing up, my parents had to go to work. I was 5, 6, staying at home by myself.
Same.
Yeah.
Don't go outside. Don't open the door for nobody.
Same.
I
If
think
you
that-
do, you're getting your ass whooped,
think
right?
that
So
is-
it's like you have to like be
Yeah.
quick with consequences. Right now, I have the time.
I think the ass whooping is like it's something that's being instilled so that when before you do something, you think about, damn, I don't want to get my ass whooped versus just get yelled at. Like you're more intimidated, like, damn, I'm not supposed to ride my bike that far, but if I get caught, I'm just gonna get yelled at. Versus if I get caught, she gonna whoop my ass.
Yeah.
Damn,
But
I
I
don't know
think-
if I want to ride my bike that far. So I think it's not a benefit, but I think it does instill some type of fear into a youth or child that is like not to cross that line because they may not take a verbal lashing as serious or taking away a game or
Yeah.
a tablet.
I
you
got
know?
I got enough whoopings for all of us in here, right? I think that
I think he got you beat.
yeah, I didn't get that shit.
I was
But
about
I
to
got
say,
a lot
I
of
ain't gonna
whoopings, but
lie.
I didn't get the teeth grabbing and all the teeth pulled and shit. That's wild. I'm saying like I don't think that like you got to just go that far.
I
You know
think
what I'm
it's
saying?
I think it's ironic that you went through as much as you went through and you still have a stance that it could be or it could not be. I would feel like going through what you went through, you would be heavily anti, no, fuck that shit. I'm not doing that to my kid.
I mean, yeah, because in my mind, like, even though I went through what I went through, and I've talked about this, like, maybe to, like, a lot of close people in mind, they're like, damn, like, are you good mentally? Because that's,
Yeah.
like, abuse. But, like, I don't know, maybe growing up, I thought it was normal, and I thought maybe probably because I was so young, I couldn't really speak against it. But
Yeah.
I have a logical and sensible mind to understand, okay, where it crosses the line, you know. So that's
Gotcha.
why like I agree with okay, belt, that's cool, you know, slap on the wrist, whatever, as long as it's not too far like
causing physical
yeah,
damage.
causing physical
like
damage,
a little hand pat.
Yeah,
that's cool.
because
It's all physical.
yeah, because like being raised like that, it made me have a fear of my mom, and like it made me have like a real bad like kind of flinching problem around people and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel
So that right there,
That's
I thought
crazy.
everybody was gonna attack me and hit me only because it was just over the line, you know, type shit. But I just feel it's like
You feel like that had psychological damage to you more so than like it left physical wounds? Do you feel like
I mean
like it like you said
crazy.
it may cause you to flinch? Do you feel like that's going to translate to you in your relationships with
Flinching
women
with
or
bitches
with
next to you.
or
not like
with
that.
your kids?
I think honestly, it did the reverse. Instead of me being like that, it made me be more of a lover, of a more compassionate
Yeah.
person, more, you know, somebody showing, you know, real empathy and all that, you know. So I think it did the opposite effect because I don't want nobody to ever experience that, you know. So now it's like I show more love because when I went through that, you know, I was yearning for love. Like a lot of people don't know when I was growing up, you know what I mean? Like me and my mom, like we never, not one time said, I love you. And it gets deep.
Your mom's black or Mexican?
Mexican with black. So it gets deep to where it's like, you know, now I mean, probably as a kid I thought it was normal, but now that I think about it, I think that's why I yearn for love in so many different places now because of what I went through, you know. But when it comes to just like the whooping, I think there's even something I read in the Bible, and I don't know specifically what it said, but it said that you're allowed to, I forgot what it specifically said, but it said you're allowed to like discipline your kid like when it comes to like physically. I don't know the exact quote. I mean, maybe Six can, you know what I mean? But there's somewhere in the Bible where it actually says that you're allowed to actually like hit your kid when it comes to discipline.
Bible?
You know?
The Bible also says you should stone people. You stone your wife if she cheats on you.
Oh damn!
You
Well,
should like hit.
I
Like,
would
stone
stone
her
a
to
nigga
death.
if he cheated on me.
Stone her to death. Like
I
kill
would
him?
stone a nigga to
I
death if
believe
he
you.
cheated
For
on
sure.
me.
I definitely
oh shit,
believe
when
you.
I'm lying.
Yes.
The Bible definitely said you should stone someone to death if they cheat. Like
absolutely
if your
would.
wife cheated on you.
you said it.
Yes, for sure. You
wow.
can't get divorced, stone, kill gay people too. They should be killed.
I wouldn't do
and
that.
stoned. That's what
I
the
love
Bible
the
says.
community.
Certain
I'm
things.
just saying. That's
I
what
love
the
the
Bible
community.
says.
Yeah, I don't
wouldn't do
know. I
that.
mean, just when it comes to whooping your kids, like I said, I read it there to where it said, okay, like basically it was saying you're allowed to discipline your kid when it comes to like physically hitting them. I think it said like as long as it doesn't kill them, then they can like be able to
long as
take
it
that.
doesn't kill
I
them.
don't know the exact.
Crazy.
I wish I knew exactly what it said. But it
I
was
know
like
what
in
you're
that
talking
sense.
about, but
Yeah.
I don't know the exact quote, so I'm
Yeah.
gonna just look it up.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
think it's like spare the rod.
But there is a thin line. So you've never like came to the point where he's doing something repetitively and you give him a little pop? No physical contact.
Listen,
at
I
all.
wish I did. I want to.
Sometimes.
I just 2 days ago I wanted. I'm like,
Just a
fuck, I
little,
wish
just
I
a
could
little.
whoop this little nigga's ass. But I'm just like, I'm not gonna do it.
So how do you instill fear within your kid then?
Like
Because
time out.
And he
Take
doesn't
shit
have to
away.
fear me. Why does he have to fear me?
It should be a healthy fear.
Okay,
than
no,
a
hold
parental
on. Okay,
fear.
listen. You don't have to fear me. You have to respect me and understand that what I say goes.
So what
you
do
don't
you-
have to fear me to do that.
so that's what I'm saying. What do you do if your kid doesn't respect you? What's the consequence or what's the punishment?
At a 5, like right now, 5,
Yeah, 5.
he's that tablet is his life.
So take
his tablet
stuff away.
is God. His,
Oh
his-
yeah, no, he
I remember
has
when
a
that-
fit. He has a fit when you take
I
that.
remember when that
For sure.
started with
Take
me.
that
When they started
tablet.
taking stuff away, that was worse than a whooping.
Take-
Like my Dreamcast, my PlayStation, my shit being
I
taken
remember
away.
being like, I remember like me and my brother. My brother was
Right.
3 years older than me, 4 years older than me. He was like, I'm gonna do this shit. I know all we gonna get is a whooping. We never got grounded. We never got shit taken away from us ever.
Yeah.
We got whoopings. So we get a whooping. You sit in that room and cry for 30 minutes, and you back outside. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna sneak out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do whatever. I'm gonna eat that whooping.
We weighed which
Yes,
penalty was.
That's literally what we did. We gonna eat this whooping, bro.
So I said either take a
we
whooping
outside.
or
we gonna
take
eat.
something taken away.
We gonna eat this whooping. We never got nothing taken away. If my dad was like, listen, you can't ever have your phone or your this for 2 months.
Yeah.
You not gonna do it.
Whoop me. Yeah, because it's
The whooping is
temporary.
it's temporary. I'm gonna eat this whooping real quick, and I'm gonna be outside in 30 minutes. I'll see y'all back in 30 minutes. All right, y'all.
I used to be
You know?
negotiating with my mama. Like I literally be like, wait. We was just talking about this the other day too, which is hella funny. But I've probably only gotten maybe 2 to 3 whoopings. Cause I'm a creature. I'm a learner. I don't like this shit. I don't want it to happen no more. We're not gonna do this all the time. I'm gonna just listen and do what I'm supposed to do. But I would negotiate with her. I would literally be
For
like,
sure.
wait. Is there something else like that I could do? Like, can I do something? Punish me.
Yeah.
Punish me. Like, I would rather have that than the whooping. Or I would rather like, I remember there was a point in time where she would like make me write letters. Cause I was just like, let me do something else. Like anything else but this. Cause I did not
being
like
grounded
it.
sucked because you couldn't do anything.
But
I never
see,
got
Right.
grounded.
I
No,
liked
I never
being.
got
That's some white people shit. You're grounded.
Not really.
You're grounded.
No, being grounded is probably the best form of discipline. You take all the benefits away. You make you stay in your room with
But
no
that's
TV, whatever.
that don't work all the time for every kid. Because I was a kid that liked being in my room. I
With
could
no
read a book.
TV,
Yes.
But that's what I'm saying, though.
I was a very hands-on kid, so I would read a book. I would
For a week straight? Hell no.
Yes.
Some kids like to read.
I literally had a little tiny.
Yeah.
I had 2
The
bookshelves
kid
in
that
my
likes
room.
to read doesn't get grounded then, because he's normally a nerd. He ain't
But
getting in
that's what I'm
trouble.
saying.
That's the point. Like,
I was grounded a lot in reading.
I was like,
Hell
But I'm
but
saying though, like when I say it takes time, you gotta figure, because like I'm gonna ground you. Still go to your room. You're like, yes.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. That's not an effective
You don't
form of
alert
punishment.
your parent.
I
You
hated
don't-
that because I
you
want to be
don't alert
outside,
your
form of
riding
punishment.
bikes, water
Yeah, that's
fights.
me. I'm outside.
No.
So
If my
being
dad would have took
grounded
away outside
sucked.
for a month, my life would have
yeah,
been over,
if
dog.
my mama would have been like, you can't read no books, I would have been like, I fucking hate you.
Exactly. Maybe you'll think
I'll-
twice about doing that shit again.
Yeah, like,
that's what I'm
exactly,
saying. So
but-
it takes time to figure out, okay, what is effective for my kid. It's
It-
not always a whooping is just a blanket
Yeah,
punishment. It's not
yeah,
always.
yeah.
But like me, I was eating the whoopings, and we
Yeah.
going back outside in 30 minutes. I'm
Yeah.
outside.
But see, it can get deep though. Do you think it's like a race, like our cultural thing? Because you
Yes.
know,
No.
I think in the
No.
white people realm, I heard that they don't get whipped. That's why like you got people like
Shit, I
Brad
got
saying,
whipped. I got
"Fuck you,
whooping.
mom."
They
I
was
got
doing the
whoopings.
fucking whipping.
You're
I got
grounded.
whoopings
No, fuck
from
you.
my dad and my mom. So shit, my household, I got whoopings with the
Yeah,
nothing
no,
crazy,
but
2x4s and
most
sticks and
cultures
shit.
have some version of that. Like Asians have some version of it. They'll pick up a shoe. Like my sister,
yeah.
my sister is Filipino, half Filipino,
okay.
and they'll pick that shit up, putanga, and just throw that shit across the fucking
You said
room.
what?
Putangina,
Y'all ever been
what's
punished
that?
with chores?
motherfucker.
Oh,
Y'all ever been punished with chores?
Hell yeah.
Like when you were younger, get your grounded, you have to take out the trash, or you.
I
gotta,
had to
like,
do that shit regularly.
Yeah,
well,
you
not
do.
the trash,
Not
but
when you're a kid,
I'm a
I'm
girl.
saying
I didn't have to take
somehow-
out the trash, but
you're supposed to do
Yes,
that.
yes. But I'm
That
saying when
till
you're
the
a
soil is
kid, when
crazy.
you're a kid though,
That
you
nigga
don't
said
certain
till
things
the
you didn't do
soil?
until you
He's
got
a
older.
slave.
Like when I was really young, my chore was like folding the clothes out
He
the
do eat
dryer
squirrel.
or putting my
he
clothes
did say
away.
that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off, but he definitely said that they went hunting. Didn't y'all eat a
I'm
squirrel?
a non-American father.
Yeah, his dad is not
Slavery
American.
existed, bruh.
Yeah, well, I'm saying some
sure.
households chores weren't really like you didn't get them till you got older. You know what I'm saying? And
I was
9 years old.
washing
That's
dishes
crazy.
as a youth. Them,
Youth,
I don't know about
yeah,
you.
washing dishes where people start folding clothes or shit like that. Put your
Yeah,
clothes
I was
away,
helping my granny with the
Listen,
laundry when I was like
chores
4.
was never a punishment. That was just what you do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
life.
normal. Yeah.
So do people in this is actually cool. So the people in New York, they've been having stuff going on. Y'all see they're talking about the trash bin thing. So the kids in New York never have to take trash to the curb.
I heard this is fake news.
I thought they had to put it. I thought it was like piles of trash bags on the curb.
That's what I
now
thought,
they're getting
too.
bins to put it into. That's what I thought.
Yeah, so that brings us to the next thing, is our You Stupid segment. I kind of feel like this is stupid. Like this, is New Yorkers 40 years behind?
Okay.
You see when he wheeled the trash can out like it was the
So-
latest
so-
invention?
So wait, before
yeah.
we get into it,
Thank
let's
you.
explain what we're talking
so
about.
for all the people that didn't know, the New York mayor announced the city will now use trash bins instead of dumping their trash bags on the streets.
Okay, so
2024, they just now came
I
up
had
with
a
this.
conversation about this the other day. Shout out my good sis Jazz the rapper, because we randomly were in the club having a conversation about this.
About trash.
Yes. Because we were talking shit back and forth to each other, and I was like, bitch, that's why y'all just got trash bins.
God damn.
And she was like, what are you talking about? Yo, you bugging. What are you talking about? And I was like, okay. They apparently have had some form of this, but not like these. I don't know. I think we're all just kind of confused on what exactly
But
is
think
happening.
about New York, right? It's a bunch of housing projects, right?
Yeah.
Think there's 5,000 people living in this
Probably
one
a trash
building.
chute.
Where are they going to put all the
A
trash
trash
bins
chute.
for every apartment?
It's probably
Where
a
does-
trash
Yeah, for
chute.
sure. But
But
where
those
is
for the apartments. We're talking about like
In
the
a
residential
dumpster.
living. They didn't even have trash bins.
But there's so many of them. Where do they put them at?
I don't know.
Because have
Residential,
you
just
ever
the
walked
resident-
up?
like Queens is like.
But you
there's
ever
no
walked up?
residential
Even in the city, you ever see the walk ups? There's just literally the front door or the walk up. Where there ain't no yard.
I've never
Where do they
been.
put the trash bag?
But that's in the
So I
city.
don't know.
City. If you go to the boroughs, it's
Okay.
city living.
for sure.
So I
Out
don't
in
know if
the
they had. I don't
boroughs.
know if they had trash cans in like the housing area, not like the complexes or like in Times Square where you go right up a building. There's
So, like,
nowhere to
in the
put it.
residential
But, like, in the
single-family
residential
homes.
single-family homes with yards. I don't even know if they had trash.
But I'm
bins.
saying, like in Manhattan, there's no like yard.
No, not in Manhattan.
But Manhattan's a lot of people, so it's like a walk up, which is like 15 houses just connected together with the front door and the sidewalk is right there.
Damn.
Where's the trash
Like
can
brownstone
going?
style
Yeah,
houses.
where's the trash can going?
See, this is the reason why New York has a fucking rat problem.
Exactly, and that's what I said. I was like,
Mama.
when I saw that man do that press conference in his driveway and roll that trash can back, I said, this is why y'all have rats. Y'all never had a
was so
container.
excited.
they just had.
He was
But
so
apparently,
excited.
I'm like, apparently it wasn't. I don't know. I don't know,
Man.
what the difference is. But it's like, bruh,
New York
in
is,
the year of our Lord 2024, this is the first time we are doing this.
for real. It's like they behind. New York is dirty as fuck. I've been to New York one
I've
time.
never been.
I've been to New York one time.
been
Right,
to
I
New
was
York?
excited. New York to me is a big ass downtown LA. I went there. I'm like, what the fuck? I went to Harlem. I seen a rat reading a newspaper at a bus stop.
They're gonna kill. You're
No,
childish.
New York for sure
That
has
was
those.
so boozy.
New York, it's because when you walk, you see all the trash bags piled up on the corner. Like you said, those big buildings.
Oh,
Everybody
God.
just take their trash out and just throw it on the corner and it stacks up. And that's why it stinks. You get them funk pockets walking through there and shit
Funk
like that.
pockets is
Man,
crazy.
you walk through it, it's be like, bah, and it just hits you.
Funk pocket.
You fucking funk pocket. I'm about to call a nigga that.
That is
Funk
hey, that's
pocket.
funny. I
Get
think-
out my face,
It'd be
you
cool for
funk
it to be
pocket.
cool for like
I
a
think he
block.
honest,
It'd be cool for a block, and then you just hit it like, damn. Yeah, they
That's
burnt
crazy.
out. But he really walked out with that shit like he was on Shark Tank, like he was bringing a new
I
introduction.
know, right?
It was a trash bin, a green
And it
trash
was a little thin one too. It wasn't even like
Not
a
even a
normal
big one.
size.
For real, like this about to solve every problem that America has. You know what I'm saying?
It
Shout
might
out
solve
New York.
theirs.
Yeah.
It might solve their
I bet New
problem.
Yorkers
Rats
are happy.
gone. Get them rats out of here.
I wonder if they're gonna have all three. Do you guys have three out here?
Recycled leaves and
Yeah,
trash.
yeah, yeah.
They ain't go. They ain't even.
We
They got
got
the first
two.
one.
That's what I'm saying.
No
I wonder if
leaves.
they're gonna get all three.
Here we have two.
Yeah, we have three.
Now we got 3.
In San Francisco,
Not right here.
we
We
had
don't.
three.
We got two.
Some places. are.
Recycle and garbage.
Now we got 3.
Ain't nobody cutting no grass. Nigga ain't got lawns.
My neighborhood does.
Now we got the.
Yeah, no, I'm saying, it depends
Wait.
on your neighborhood
Yeah.
for sure.
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
saying we
yeah.
don't over here.
But you know what's
Okay.
funny?
like specifically where we're at.
You guys don't the thing. Well, no, LA kind of has hills, huh?
Some parts of it.
Some
yeah.
parts, yeah. Well, San Francisco is very hilly. Like, there's a lot of hills in San Francisco.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
So we actually have to lock ours up. We have to lock our trash bins
So
up.
roll down.
No, because kids run and take them and they steal them and they go to the top of the hill and they ride them down the
Slide
hill
down
and they never bring them back.
Y'all niggas is
Damn.
riding garbage cans.
Absolutely. Welcome to
Ghost
Filmo.
ride the garbage. Ghost ride the
Yeah,
garbage.
yeah.
Yeah, what y'all doing out there?
Ghost ride
man?
the bin. Ghost ride the bin. Yeah, no, we definitely do. That's like a thing. It's like it's a sport.
Riding
It's
garbage.
specifically in Filmo because there's really tall hills. So they'll run in your driveway, they'll snatch your trash can and they'll drag because they have
And
little
get
wheels.
in it and it's filled.
No. They flip them on their side and they sit on top of them like a go kart and they just
Shit.
glide all the way down the hill. They
That's
sit at the
crazy.
top of the hill and they watch the light at the bottom of the hill. And when right when the light is about to cause you gotta wait because it's a green light. You have to time it right or else you're gonna get
So
smacked
you're
off
saying
of it.
they, or you? What you mean was like we used to. Is what
she
you
knows
meant.
every detail.
I feel like you're saying
I know,
we. I feel
right?
like what you meant
Garbage
was
rider?
we used to, not they.
She's a garbage rider.
No,
Are you-
You from where?
I'm from Filmo.
You said the kids in Filmo did what?
Up top.
You said the kids in Filmo did what?
Rode the trash can.
That's what y'all did.
That's what they did.
Okay, all right, for sure.
I was grown.
Feel it.
I don't know.
I was driving
A trash can.
my hand. I was driving a trash can.
So should people?
What's that one street in San Francisco like the
Lombard.
There we go.
Lombard
That
is
shit
the
was
crookedest
crazy.
street.
I rode that bitch.
So should people in New York?
Whoa.
Yes, I did.
You got that right.
Goddamn, I rode that motherfucking bitch all the way down to the motherfucking bottom. Yes, I did.
We need Cutwaters for Jack every episode. This is amazing.
shit.
10 out of 10 would recommend.
that is
That
crazy.
shit's crazy, but that's right. Where's the
I
rest
gotta
of them?
pee in a minute.
So people in New York are they stupid for being excited about these trash bins?
Hell no, they juicy shit they should be. They stupid for just now implementing them.
New York as a city is stupid for just now getting trash cans.
That's what I said.
The
They're not
people
stupid for
individually
being
know.
happy.
Yes, they
they're
should get
stupid
the-
for
yeah,
as
just
a
now
city, the
implementing
city's
What
them.
the fuck we doing?
Yeah.
Get the fucking trash bins, bro.
Find a way to make them fit on the street.
Yes.
Yeah,
everything.
I mean maybe.
But then they gotta have people to go around and pick them
Yeah,
up.
the infrastructure's got
that's
to be there.
that's the trash people. They
no,
already
but they got
that-
a little
that-
claw thing now versus
the
just
same
grabbing the bags
people,
and-
the same people that are going back and forth and fucking picking up the bags they can.
So who was doing? They
carry
would,
them.
so like they would come by in the big garbage truck.
just grab
them and
Niggas
throw
would come
them
by
in.
and throw them in.
just throw them
So
up
now
in
they
the
got to
back
get the
of the
trucks
thing.
with the
With the claw.
arms. But then if there's like around here, there's apartments, so you got to get the little truck to drive in and pull
Yeah.
the shit out the
Oh, yeah,
street.
true.
Then the truck is on the
So it's more
you gotta
infrastructure
build a whole.
needed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
It's a complicated.
That's why it
That's
took so
crazy.
long.
You got to build out the whole all of New York.
Well,
Imagine how long
and
that shit
map
gonna
out
take.
the routes and fit on them streets.
All
with
of that
garbage
shit,
trucks
and then have enough trucks and
hire all the
people.
Yeah, yeah.
well, you know, maybe
That's
they'll.
crazy.
I don't know if they're up for a new mayor this year, but you know, maybe they'll figure out some way to work that in. I mean,
Right.
that's when you get into like real politics and actually having to like make things make sense. That's why it's important to pay attention.
Yeah.
Be careful
Okay.
who you vote for, guys.
Yeah, you right.
Man, for real. And we got one more you stupid topic. Let's this one. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but the comedian Jack Black and his rock band Tenacious D are facing backlash after his bandmate wished for Trump shooter not to miss next time during their show. So I think Six, if you gave a little context earlier, they were at a concert performing and he asked them one wish for his birthday, and the bandmate stated that he wished that the shooter didn't miss.
That's
Damn.
crazy.
Damn.
So is
You know
he
what?
stupid for doing this? Because I think he said that all their shows are canceled.
They postponed. They postponed their
They
whole
postponed
tour.
it because obviously the backlash from it. So is this
Well,
bandmate stupid?
It's a
as
little
fuck?
deeper because they didn't just postpone the tour, but they also are pausing all like creative work with each other too.
Oh shit! So, we
So
could have
there, it put a rift in
That's
between
Damn.
them.
why you
So
don't talk politics, and he do it on stage too. And like you're
But
a rock band.
that's
so-
even like an extreme form of politics. Like,
Yeah.
I wish he would die. Is pretty much
Okay.
See what
said.
you're saying.
however,
Yeah.
look at the genre. Is that extreme? They're a rock band. Let me feel y'all.
Also, Jack Black's rock band though.
I don't think they're like hardcore extreme, like guitar smashing.
If you heard this band's music, it's very like.
It's like
I'm
parody
not
music,
saying that, but I'm saying
Shit.
yes. But my point
but
is
it's a
that
rock
like
band for sure.
She's judging rock music as being crime committing. That's
like
fucked up,
death
Illa.
metal, though. Like, that's,
most
Oh damn, death
With that-
metal.
with
I feel like most genre there are some genres in which you would expect certain types of music like this. Hence, FDT. That's a rap song, but rap is known to take political stances in their music. Rock is known to take political stances, whether or not it's in music or in commentary.
Now-
I'm not saying he's right for what he said, but I'm saying in context.
It's not that extreme.
So
For him,
Kim
maybe
just
not.
say that.
For him, maybe not.
I don't think anybody could say that no matter what.
I mean,
genre
Anybody
it
being
is.
that comfortable, he might get swooped up by the Secret Service
And-
by the
and-
time we even
and-
get done with this convo.
And I was just about to say that because look what happened when YG and Nipsey came out with FDT. I heard the feds came to YG, and I don't know if they came to Nip. I think they came to both of them fast, and they really warned them like, look, you keep this shit up. You
Well,
know
no,
what I
they
mean?
did. He took out certain words about shooting him in the verse. It goes mute.
But that's because the feds came and went to him,
Well,
right?
he said you can say fuck down on Trump, say everything you want, but when you talk about a attempt on his life, that's the difference, and I think that's why this is more severe.
Yeah.
Even though it's rock, even though it's on stage, you're not saying just fuck him, he's whatever. You're really much saying you wish he would have died, and that's a little bit deeper
Yeah.
than just like he said having a political stance.
Exactly.
And
or-
it takes it a little bit farther because he is a celebrity. So
And he's a
who's to
comedian.
say that all those people in the crowd aren't like, you know what? He said he wished he didn't miss. I want to get his attention. I'm gonna go do it.
And
So
that's
you
why
might
they
have
gotta take it
incited
serious.
violence.
Yeah, true.
That's a charge.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Inciting violence is a charge. So it's like you as a celebrity definitely have to be more careful with what you say. But I don't think that it's far fetched that somebody in that position would say that.
So Jack Black, he made an actual statement. And Jack Black, a lot of people probably may not know an artist, but he's the comedian, what people know him for more than the rock band. Right?
Right,
That's
for
what
sure.
I think.
That's Nacho
that's
Libre.
a fact.
Yeah. Everybody knows him more as an actor, but he
Yeah.
stated, "I was blindsided by what was said at the show on Sunday. I would never condone hate speech or encourage political violence in any form. After much reflection, I no longer feel it is appropriate to continue the Tenacious D tour, and all future creative plans are on hold. I am grateful to the fans for their support and understanding."
And turn them contacts
does this
off.
save face for him because
Or
it wasn't
comments.
him?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, listen, that wasn't me, bro. You tripping on that, but like, look, I got money to make out here. I got other shit going on. You ain't finna fuck it up for me.
Does that
I
fuck
gotta
up their
put this-
relationship though?
Hell yeah.
Like personal?
But
Like,
it shouldn't, because the homie who made the dumb statement should understand. Like, listen, bro, like, I understand
was
you're
fucked up.
Jack Black. We're all Tenacious D over here. Niggas barely know who we are. You're
Right,
Jack
right,
Black.
right.
You gotta do what you gotta do. And I fucked up. You right.
Okay.
If I'm his homie, I get it.
Yeah, I think Jack Black is just doing damage control so he
For
can protect his whole entity and business
Plot
and brand
twist.
and money because
That's a plot twist.
assassination attempt on Jack. Good God.
Duno, your big ass.
They're trying to get the black jack.
Duno, your big ass gotta lose some weight.
Not Black Jack.
Black Jack Black. Oh,
Damn.
man.
It just knocked off the screw. Dak fucking up my art. God damn. That's all right. We gonna leave it.
Which way did the bullet come from?
I
And made
gotta
it drop?
urinate.
Wait, where's it at?
All right, we're
Oh
hanging
my
up with
God.
Jack. Well, y'all gonna get the full behind the scenes.
Oh, that's crazy.
And Jack
Okay.
uses the restroom from his cut waters.
Yo, that's crazy.
I had a plot twist for y'all on that one.
What's that?
Do we know that Jack Black is not a Trump supporter?
Ooh.
We don't know that.
Maybe they have political issues, that like conversations with the homies. and
Maybe
it's
he
like,
would. Maybe he was personally offended. Who knows?
That's true. I mean, I just feel like Jack Black, he just, like I said, he's being
I don't
smart.
think he would be.
Wait.
I feel like he wouldn't be a Trump supporter. Sorry, maybe. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know. I kind of can't call it no
Even
more.
then, at that point, he gotta not support anybody because it's so close to his fan base. I'm sure because he has a lot of white fans, and probably a lot lot of Republican fans.
Exactly.
Which is like, I gotta really be careful on this.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? This topic.
I don't know.
He's
I don't
stupid
know.
as fuck for saying that,
Yeah,
right?
for
Yeah,
sure.
Stupid.
But also, that like the reason that I say that too is because when I said it, I didn't think about it because I'm like, I can't really call it no more. Like who is and who's not, because I don't know if you guys have seen, but Amber Rose is literally like running with Trump now after all
She sound like a
the
running
things
mate
that
out
she's
here.
done. Like,
Word.
bro,
You didn't see that?
What has she done so far, like, to really make her...
So I think this is one of those topics we need to ask, do people care anyway? This is a do we care topic, I think, because obviously there's been a lot of backlash. Jack up there going through it, bro.
All you hear is
Jack
toilet
is
seat
really
slamming
going.
and shit.
I don't think
This-
y'all.
and you provoked the cut waters.
You guys can't hear what we can hear, but Jack is up there having a time.
So Amber Rose has always
That's
gotten
crazy.
backlash for her opinions about a lot of topics and her stances on things, and now she's came to this stance where she's a pro-Trump supporter. She's like wearing necklaces, "Make America Great" hats at the rallies, like she's talking about speaking up at the conventions as if she's like
She did.
campaigning for Donald Trump.
But like,
I feel like
do we
she
care
was
about
at
this?
the Republic. Was she at the Republican?
RNC.
Yeah, she was at the Republican convention.
So do we care? Is it like do we feed into Amber Rose? Is it like you came from our culture and then like now you're like almost saying, she was like, these are my people. I feel like I just feel so welcome with you all.
man, I don't think motherfuckers care.
I
'cause
feel like
I
we
don't think
should.
so.
Honestly, I feel like we should.
I think it's something to care about a little bit.
Yeah,
Why?
because
Why?
it's like, bro, we gonna keep letting this happen. Like,
Letting people in
Letting what?
culture. I mean, but what can you do though? Right? Like you can't really let. He put the glasses on.
Oh, he back in Montel mode.
Like she's Amber Rose. She's been a part of black culture and she's perpetrated
This
black
nigga's
culture,
hurt,
even
bro.
though she's Cape Verdean, which is technically African.
She's not half black.
She's Cape Verdean.
She's not half black at all though.
She stated that she identifies as racially ambiguous. She doesn't want to be any race.
So like, does she have like one brown parent and one white parent, or no?
I think they're both from Cape Verdean, which is an African island.
But what color are they?
I couldn't answer that.
That's all I'm trying to figure out.
To know that skin tone.
I think the person who called it out the best was Jocelyn. Did you see when her and Jocelyn got into it on the BET? I think it was College Hill they were doing, and Jocelyn was just like, it's people like you that pick the side that they want to be on when they want to be on it. Like,
When it's convenient for
right,
them.
like, and we can't keep allowing that to happen. Like, I hate that it's that way though, but there's been a number of celebrities that have, like, the other one that kind of comes to mind is Pink. I don't know if y'all remember when Pink first came on the scene, but
All R&B.
all R&B.
She was like the like
sometimes-
a black sound. She had like a
Yeah.
black sound.
Sometimes that's not their choice.
And Christina
especially
Aguilera.
in that day and era.
But
of
I'm
music.
saying for her to go all the way left with it and be
It's
like
wild.
fully like,
I mean, when you grow up and you develop and you start to mingle and get older and interact with certain groups, you tend to kind of pull that way. And I don't know if that's what's happening with Amber Rose. Like she's just growing up and realizing maybe she's not accepted in this side of the demographic, or nobody really fucks with her over here, so let me move over here and start doing this. But like at the same time, why are we... so critical of people who have a support of Trump if they come from our culture. Like, it's almost like if you're black, the way you're painting is almost like if you're black, we're not allowed to support Trump, or people that are celebrities that come from our culture, when they support Trump, they're deemed traitors, or like it's a bad thing. So
No.
why is it not? Are we not able to at least give Amber Rose grace and say if she fucks with Trump for his political policies, then let's not judge her personally on how she feels.
Amber Rose specifically has fought against most of the things that he's rallying for
with
now.
the pro-female,
Yeah.
pro-feminine.
So how were you the face of
He's
the
grabbing her
slut
by the
walk?
pussy and you're the face
How
of
are
the
you
slut
the
walk?
face of the slut walk,
Right.
which was advocating for women's rights, freedom of sexuality and promiscuity and all this shit like this, and then all of a sudden you running around saying fuck Planned Parenthood, no more abortions. Y'all don't have control over your bodies no more. When that was your whole thing.
I think she's being paid for, or is
Yes.
this
She
Hell
has
yeah.
to be.
Hell yeah.
She's getting the bag.
she
She
need
has
that
to
bag
be.
too.
For
She
sure.
need
But
that
does she
bag.
need that bag? And this is exactly why I
Yeah.
said, why are we tripping off this
Neither
nigga? Your
one.
baby daddy is Wiz Khalifa.
How much do you think
Your
he's giving
other
her?
baby
but
daddy-
she only probably paying child support.
Your other baby daddy is fucking Cher.
But they're only probably paying child support. She still need her
Okay,
own
but
hustle.
how much child support
But-
do you not?
Right.
That's
but
a thing.
Does she live in LA or does she live in
I don't know where
Louisiana?
she's living now.
That's the thing.
But
if you live in
still-
LA, that child support ain't enough.
She need that
for the
bag.
lifestyle you want to live.
Yeah.
You want to live in a
Yeah,
mansion
if-
and drive this
But
and do that.
Have
So
we
if he like, I give you
ever
a
have we
million every
ever heard her complain about it?
No,
'Cause
but now
women-
she has an
but
opportunity to
women
get extra
will-
50,000 to come on stage for
Like,
30
why,
minutes.
you wouldn't turn down a bag, right?
But
Like,
yes, I would turn down a
Yeah,
bag
there's
if it was
moral
against
morals
my
and
standards.
policies and principles.
let me take that back. Let me take that
She
back.
trying to say she just gonna do anything
Wow.
for money.
Take that back.
She's not a prostitute,
Hey,
Lazar.
look,
God
Lazar's
damn
gonna
it.
buy you?
Look, man.
Jesus Christ.
I'm not trying to have her come by and do the slut. walk
Whoa,
on a nigga,
whoa.
but
Jeez, oh my.
I'm just saying though, like, you feel me? Like, if she was offered the bag and she don't care about, then she gonna take it. But I think that leads to the next question of like, do you think artists or like celebrities really have an effect on political figures? Like, for example, what Amber Rose is doing. Do you think?
Yes.
Yes.
Why?
I'm not gonna say Amber Rose specifically, but
Yeah, I
I
think
think
everybody-
If you follow your favorite person and they're supporting a candidate and you're on the fence, you might lean towards supporting
For sure.
that candidate. Just
I mean,
off the strength of
yeah.
you feel like Kodak Black fuck with him. All right,
for
I'm gonna
sure.
fuck with
He
him.
free Kodak.
okay.
He free so and so.
And quite frankly, this didn't age well because of recent history. But the voter die when they were running that voter die
Ooh.
campaign, and
Now
that was
LeBron was
Diddy.
first, right?
Diddy was like
Oh, yeah,
way
damn.
like he was on board with that. It worked.
Yeah,
it
definitely
worked.
brought out more people
For
to
our
vote.
generation,
It
it
did.
worked.
You
You know
right,
what I'm
you right,
saying?
you
So
right,
it's
you right.
like sometimes it can
That
work.
shit works.
I think that
Amber
but
Rose is a cold person.
This
I hope
is
it worked with.
wild. What they're doing though is wild. But yeah, I think it can. But and then you also have to look at it from the other side. The other side is looking at our celebrities like this too. So I mean, the celebrities that are on the other side as well like this too. So the Trump supporters are having this same conversation about what was her name that hosted the BET Awards.
Taraji.
Because
Pairing
Taraji
up-
did a
pairing up
whole
with the
commercial
Democrats. Pairing up
because she
with the
did a whole
Democrats.
commercial with Kamala. They're all everyone's having this conversation about everybody who's endorsing everybody.
But I think it's Amber Rose. Like, what value can
But
you
also
bring
he
to
had
political?
Little Pump
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Chef G.
The first time.
E40 endorsed Joe Biden.
Definitely did. He performed at a rally.
So,
But I
what
think,
are you
but,
going to do?
but again, to
Tell
that
me when to go.
defense, E40. We're talking. I think it's also what your position is. Amber Rose, like, how much value is your voice? Like, how do the Republicans receiving Amber Rose other than, oh, she's attractive, she was a hoe, she's on the stage, all the men in the crowd are cheering for whatever reason and whistling at her when she's on stage. But like, how much value do the Republicans feel by Amber Rose supporting them? Like,
I think
Exactly.
it comes down to
like,
That
do we
it just
care
comes
about
down,
Amber
I
Rose?
think it just comes
tricky.
down to
That
how
gets
much
tricky.
space and time this party is occupying. The fact that we're talking about Amber Rose right now and the Republican Party is a win for them.
Exactly.
Right.
It's how much space and time are they getting in
Occupying.
our brains? So the people who don't give a fuck, who are kind of on the fence, what yada. When it comes down to you about to sign that ballot or whatever, who's getting the most space and time in
Fuck
your
with
brain?
Amber's the way for Trump to get more women's votes.
Nah,
Yeah, because she's pro women and she's got women supporters.
but she's pro. She's pro what he's anti now.
Well, what he was anti, they might speak behind the scenes, and he may have some whole shit that she fuck with now.
Listen, Trump
I
fucks
doubt
with the
that.
sluts, so they on the same page.
I just feel
But to
like
speak at your national convention, not just at a rally, like at the national convention, she has a whole stage time set for her. It's crazy.
Yeah, that's
a
crazy.
reach.
but it makes
a media play.
it's a conversation piece.
It's a conversation.
It starts conversations in rooms that it never would have started
this.
a conversation before.
Yeah.
It also
you're right.
plays to what she had said because the conversation that wasn't really like a, oh, she a bad bitch, this, that, the other. Yeah, you got the bad bitches fucking with her. It was like she had said, I thought the same as these people, that Trump was this and Trump was that.
Oh,
and
so
my
she's
dad
like a
told me
reform.
otherwise.
Yeah, she's coming around.
Oh, so she's coming. So what he was saying, if you guys didn't hear him, is that basically Amber Rose has come out as like delivered. Like she's like, I'm born again. Like I once was lost, but
through
now I'm found. I hated Trump too, but now I fully believe in him. So come along with me, everyone. That's crazy.
Are we faulting her for that though? Like, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I'm just being honest, just being maybe glass half full, playing devil's advocate. I don't think it's any wrong for somebody to realize one party wasn't representing you the proper way or wasn't doing the things, or you started doing research and finding out how sick these parties are and you don't want to fuck with the Democrat
I
Party
agree.
no more, and now you...
I agree.
I don't think that's wrong.
It's not
What's
wrong.
the motive? Is it?
I feel like we would have to hear
genuine,
more.
Or is it because they?
Yeah, that's
say
why I
they're-
said.
And with it being Amber Rose, it makes us think it could not be genuine.
Right.
Yeah, and that's sad.
'Cause
It,
it could
gotta
be.
be like that. That's
Could be,
sad. You
man.
look at
It's
somebody
her.
like that. Yeah.
You know what I mean? makes
It
you
would
think.
have been different if she was somebody that had previously been very much into all politics. Like
Right,
the
from the
slut
jump.
walk shit was just purely for women's rights and, you know, respect of women. But she never, I don't recall, I may be wrong, but I don't recall ever seeing her, you know, going crazy for Obama or anybody else during any of the other
political
elections.
shit is new.
It would have been different if she's been on this, then maybe we would have been like, okay, cool. Which again is not to say that she can't have, you know, matured, grown up,
Do you fuck
decided
with Donald
to.
Trump?
Do I fuck with Donald Trump? Not particularly.
What if they was like, Ace Boy Pun gets an email?
Oh
Yo,
my God.
Here we go.
We want the Ace Boys. we want FMW to come to the next rally. We're gonna be in Pasadena at the next
And we got
rally.
50,000 for
We got
everybody.
50,000
Oh, man.
for everybody
T-rell booked the flight immediately.
to Pasadena.
That nigga would have been there, Donnie Love. What's up
What are
with
we
the
gonna
dime?
do? What are we gonna do for FMW to go to the Trump rally
Going.
and support? For
At this
50
point-
bands, hold on, 50 bands for the whole community or 50 bands per person?
No, let me make it even more crazy. You get the exact same interview from Biden on the same day. Who you picking?
Ooh.
You going to take the
50 bands for
50,000
Trump, 50,000 for
for
Biden.
Biden? You just
Oh,
gotta
I'm
support-
going in there and I'm acting. Why? Who wouldn't pick Biden? That's the funniest interview ever. From a
Yeah, I don't know.
if
I'm like, hey Biden, my
FMW
name is Montel.
I can't.
exactly.
Oh, Montel. He
If
don't know what the fuck
FMW
going
was
on.
in a room with Biden, what do you
We
think?
confusing the fuck
That's
out of that whole
nigga.
But, no,
Viral.
but Trump though, I don't know. I just feel like we're at a point now where people are opening it up to what the Democrat Party is doing, and they want to support them. I can't hate on it no more.
I feel
Hit on
yeah.
what, the Democrats
I
or
mean,
Republicans?
to this sentiment of like, do we care? Like, I care about it, but I can't care enough to be like, oh, she's canceled from our culture because
No.
she supports Trump. Like, I don't think we're at a point now where
She was never like in
I
my
think
life
the
a
cancel-
canceler.
I think
the
the
best
canceling
evil.
already has started
who's
with
fucking
her.
with Biden for real? Like, and who wants him to run the country? Forget.
I think the problem for me is it's not so much even like I would say there are some political things I don't fuck with, like because Trump has influence on Supreme Court judges and like their rulings make a difference, right?
Yeah.
And the Roe v. Wade shit reversal, all that shit makes a difference. And that type of shit I don't fuck with politically, but also like personally, the shit that he stands for and shit that he's done in his career and life, and that he continues to like perpetuate, I
Yeah.
can't fuck with.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So like for me, it's always been usually with Trump. For me, it's been like I don't fuck with him personally. Now it's it's getting more like political. I can't fuck with the political shit either. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
not the most like informed political person out there, so I don't even want to get into that. But like, you know,
We
I
gotta
just
pick
can't.
the word. The
This is
best
it's
of the
the
evil.
lesser
That's
of
it.
two
That's the
evils.
problem. And this nigga's fucking old and senile.
And
Like,
that's what I
Biden
was
is
saying
out of
yesterday.
his
Like
mind. What?
it's really just like this is probably gonna be, and I mean I can't say it because I haven't lived through that many elections, but I really feel like this is going to be one of the hardest elections for people to choose between probably in a really long time, because there's no clear, like as much as you want to say there's a clear cut on either side, there's just not. Like,
I think
even when I talk about Biden, even when I talked about, so like yesterday, perfect example, when I talked about when we were talking about Biden and how he's like older and like he may not last long, you got to really start putting into perspective, like, I might damn near be voting for Biden. I might be voting for Kamala Harris. And like, then you got to go and figure her out. Like, you got to think about all the things that she did. And like, I told y'all yesterday, my opinion was, I feel like it's fuck her. But that's because of like different things that she did to us. And that's me personally, being from San Francisco, being from the Bay Area, but specifically San Francisco, there's a whole different side of that woman that we know that not a lot of people know. I have friends that have been in jail for 20 years behind not being in the house past curfew because of just flagrant laws. So it's like, these things play into everything that we have to figure out later on down the line. And it's just like, bro, nobody's policies are going to be great, because I also know that this is the woman that put the gang laws in San Francisco when there weren't any gangs. You know what I'm saying? There were just not gangs. You took something from them. So it's like, what are y'all going to do? Y'all might do the same shit Trump is going to do. We have no idea. Who fucking knows? But it's definitely going to be some shit. Like, we're kind of fucked. We damn near might be.
It's like I'm on the fence of like, how much does any of this shit affect my personal life?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Does it, if Trump wins, is my life going to change versus Biden? Is my personal life going to change?
Yes, it will.
Am I that selfish?
This year is the year that this will be the biggest drastic change in probably our country's history.
Exactly. And that's why
this election will change.
It's been a while.
I think that I'm not sure that my personal life will change, regardless of who wins or loses. But am I being selfish and thinking about my personal? I'm going to be still doing what I'm doing, managing, producing it on the side, yada yada. Like, I'm still going to be doing what I'm doing every day.
Right.
It doesn't matter for the next 4 years. Or am I thinking about the greater good, about women in my life and people who I know and fuck with? Like, are they going to be allowed to go get abortions or
birth control, even just the regular
or like care
things
that they need? Like, am I that?
All of that goes
to
into
know that
play.
That's going to affect them. You know
And
what
it's
I'm saying?
gonna
But you don't
affect
think it will
y'all.
trickle down to you regardless? Like, if something happens drastic with the country, you don't think it will affect
If
you?
it's chapters drastic, but that's the shit I'm talking about, policies that we're talking about in terms of like right now that we know. Sure,
If
drastic.
nothing
I feel
major
like
happens, like,
this
then you
Trump, the
need just day to day.
Trump's people attacked the whole, the
Civil War
shit.
then
They
it could
attacked the
affect-
whole fucking, what's the House? I'm tripping on the name.
Senate,
The Senate, yeah, on January 6th, 2020 or 2021.
Yeah.
Like, they tried to assassinate this nigga. Like, what does that mean? What are they gonna do?
That's what I'm saying.
All the
We had a
alt-right
scary
people, what are they
time.
gonna do? Like, that's gonna affect me for sure.
I
You
just
know?
feel like we at the place now where we just got to actually pay attention. We might have to actively start stocking up on things.
No,
Guns.
people should have been doing
Sure.
that.
You feel me? Toilet paper,
Water.
all
People
types
should
of
own a
shit.
gun?
Everything.
Do I own a gun?
Yes.
They
You
got
own a
them-
gun?
Okay.
Yes.
Can
You
I
own a
ask
gun?
you? Can I ask you?
5?
Okay.
How many you got on you right now? How many you bring here? I don't.
No,
own
I
a
got
gun.
one.
That's
I got
crazy.
one concealed carry. I got a 45 for my next to my bed.
I gotta get a gun, bro.
I got 2 other 9s.
I don't own a
They
gun.
got a racist amount of weapons.
Damn, killer.
Yeah.
You on the cusp.
One
That's
more weapon, bro.
wild.
You on the cusp? Like,
I got
what you
5.
got going on?
A rifle.
I need
One
I need a gun. I don't own one.
I like
Yeah.
shooting though. I like just going to the
And
range.
in my apartment, there's one way in, ain't no back door in my shit. I be thinking about
You got
that.
kids,
like,
bro, and a wife. You
There's
got
only one way in
Yeah.
and one way
Ain't
out.
no
There ain't no
question.
back door we can run out of.
But that's
It's-
why I'm like, we gotta be fucking prepared for anything. We have to be ready for everything. We have to
some
figure it all
AR-15s.
out. And I'ma just go ahead and go on and start ordering y'all shit, y'all. You ain't even got to
said
go to the
guns?
grocery store no more. That's the easy part about it.
Can you order guns on Amazon? It's
I'm
Prime
trying
Day.
to figure that out.
Can you order?
I was
Can you order
trying to
guns
ask
on
y'all
Prime
this.
Day?
I really was trying to figure that out when y'all asked me did I have a gun. I was
Hold on.
like, most of my shit comes from Amazon.
Do you guys remember back in the day? You can go to Walmart and buy a gun.
Yeah.
In California.
It
Do you
wasn't no
remember that
back in the
shit?
day. You can't do that no more?
No.
Oh,
There used to be
shit.
a gun cage. Like,
No,
can I
for
see that?
sure.
I used-
Rifles and
I
shit?
was young.
Bro,
I
we
just wanted
wasn't-
to hold it.
You
Can I
can't-
see
you
that?
can't do
They
that
would let me hold the
You
gun.
can't do that currently,
They
like
don't
in
sell
They took
guns
him
in
out of
Walmart.
Walmart. They
No,
took
in
him out of Walmart
California.
because it was
I
a
don't know about
mass
California,
shooting,
but-
and he bought his guns from Walmart. And
Oh,
Walmart,
word?
the Waldorfs or whatever their name is, they
The
stopped selling
Waldorfs.
guns there.
Yeah, we went to.
Yeah.
I remember being in high school and my brother would buy BB guns.
Yeah.
I used to buy
They got
BB
BB guns
for
there
sure.
still.
They got BB
Yeah.
guns. But I'm saying
Hunting.
you can go buy a
Real
22
gun.
whatever at Walmart. I used to go like, can I hold it? I'm 12 years old. They give me a gun, just hold.
Damn. So can
So
you
it's
buy-
Amazon Prime Day. Do y'all do shopping? I mean, obviously everybody shops on Amazon.
Big Amazon.
Do people take advantage of this on this day? Because
Hell
I have
no.
Amazon Prime all year round.
Me too. I'm
Man,
not.
like, I only knew about Amazon Prime Day from the commercial with Meg Thee Stallion. That's the only reason.
Prime
If not, I wouldn't have even
Is that
known.
what she was doing?
It's Prime. Hey, look, she looked good when she was doing it too.
I think I watched the ad on No Sounds. I don't know what she was talking
Like,
about.
man.
She could do
Watching the ad on No Sound is even more. I ain't gonna lie. You might be a psychopath, bro.
Meg Thee Stallion is bad. I don't care what
Exactly.
the fuck y'all
You
talking
just was
about.
watching it in
Sure.
silence.
Yeah, I watched Meg
observing
Thee
is
Stallion
crazy.
with no sound. Sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
No socks.
With no socks is even worse.
Wiggling
Sure.
your toes and
Feet
shit.
out, Meg Thee Stallion, great, perfect.
Oh, giddy.
Hold on, let me ask you guys: Meg Thee Stallion or Lotto?
Lotto. Free Tory.
Lotto.
Ooh.
I'm not talking about that shit. I'm just talking about we going off of one
Did you
standing
say
next to the other.
damn?
And they
I'm
say,
not doing
I
that.
wanna go
We're not
home
going
with
down
you.
that route.
Which
I
one?
like Meg has no tattoos, but
I'm
I like
going Meg.
Lotto's body.
What's wrong with
I'm going Meg.
tattoos?
I just like when you got a full body just with no tattoos.
Yeah,
on
now
it.
I fuck with Lotto, but I for sure would like to fuck Meg Thee Stallion
Oh, I thought you was about to agree about this tattoo shit. I'm personally offended.
So hold on, Meg or Lotto? Meg or Lotto? What are you choosing?
Now for the long term, Lotto. But if I want to get some fucking on,
Why
Meg Thee
long?
Stallion.
Hold on, why is that? Your answer? Why long term?
Because I feel like Lotto to me has, I don't know,
She gives more girlfriend vibe.
just something about her, just aura. Just, you know
Okay,
what I'm saying?
okay. Let's play a
Okay.
game. Let's play a
Ah,
game.
so
Let's play a
here she go.
game.
Here she go.
Fuck, marry, kill.
New segment.
Lotto, Meg, Ice Spice. Everybody think about it. You guys think about it. It's his turn right now.
And you said what? You said fuck.
Lotto, fuck, marry, kill. Lotto, Meg,
Damn.
Ice Spice.
Lotto, Meg, Ice Spice.
I'm going to.
This is a good one, y'all.
Marry, kill.
I win.
Fuck. Marry, kill.
I'm gonna fuck Lotto.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to marry Meg and kill Ice Spice.
Damn.
Whoa. That was a little.
She's young, so I
a
couldn't
little
marry her. I
violent.
couldn't give her more than that. She's young.
She's young, yeah, for sure. I
So
get
like
that. I
Meg,
get that.
Meg, I think probably might be real cool and humble, down to earth. So I'd have to marry her. And Lotto feel like she just gonna give me that woo wee.
Good God, what you talking about?
Open
You
your eyes.
thought about
Ooh,
it.
wee. Look, I'm over here.
So you said kill Ice Spice.
Yeah, marry Meg and fuck
Damn.
Lotto.
I might be the same, honestly. I'm Meg Thee Stallion, long term.
I want to give you
Long-term
guys, but is that pause?
I'm-
Never mind.
I'm killing.
I want to give her guys to choose from, but is that pause?
Oh,
Nah, give it, because she got an answer. So think about it.
Yeah, because you
Why
can't
would
sit
I
and
kill
say.
Ice Spice. You're killed.
As a kid, Ice Spice. You are
Yeah, I'm drunk. I'm slurred. I'm slurred.
As a kid, Ice Spice.
Spice is dead to me. Ice Spice is gone. So Ice Spice is gone.
This
She's out
nigga
the
is
picture.
folded.
Who else did we say?
Miss Prime Day, Meg.
Meg.
Oh my God.
Meg Thee Stallion.
Meg is getting married.
and
Meg is
Lotto.
bad.
Meg
Y'all
is
fucking
getting
Meg
She
is
gives that
bad, bro.
personality. Like I feel like she'd be a cool.
Meg is
Damn.
cold.
She from Houston,
is.
too?
And have
She
you
got
seen?
ass
And have you seen?
and
Have you seen Meg Natural too? With like,
She bad.
Yeah,
Meg Thee Stallion is
damn.
cold. What are you
Alright,
talking
so
about?
what guys can we give her?
Drake,
Drake,
Kendrick,
Chris Brown.
Whoa.
Kendrick,
You got you got to throw a dark skin again. You can't just be all
Kendrick.
light skin.
I know. I'm just,
okay,
I'm
okay.
just.
Drake, Kendrick,
She not gonna-
Chris Brown. Make a decision.
No,
Hey.
what's a?
Hey, and
I want to give her Kendrick. I'm not giving her
No,
Kendrick.
no, we're
Kendrick
giving her
is too
Kendrick.
little. Pause.
No.
He like a little nigga. I don't think.
Hey,
I don't
give
see
her-
her-
give
Hey, yo.
I don't think I see her going that way.
You want her with a
You don't
big
know
dick,
what
right?
she likes.
You
I
want her with a big
don't
dick.
see her
But
going.
this
that way.
nigga's popping. He's cultural. He's like he's intentional
Are you
about the
attracted to Kendrick
culture.
Lamar?
Kendrick is handsome.
That's
But
what
are
I'm
you-
saying.
Are you attracted to him?
Kendrick is handsome.
Yeah, she said.
She's
That's
gonna,
what
she
yes.
gonna marry Kendrick. They
You don't
can't
know
put
what?
him in there.
How you
Can't
picking
put
what
him
she
in
gonna?
there.
Let her
He's
speak for
like
herself.
All right, okay, cool.
Let her speak for herself. Drake, Kendrick, or Chris Brown.
Why are y'all putting Kendrick in there because of the beef?
See, that's
Yes.
what I said. He did
Okay.
that. He's
Megan,
off the cut,
Megan.
he's off the cut waters.
Say Drake.
What would be another third guy you'd put in place of him then?
No, we're putting
I don't
Kendrick in
know.
there. Is
I
Drake
don't know.
and
I don't
Kendrick?
know.
Who's the third? Is it Chris Brown?
Wait, what?
Drake,
She confused
Kendrick,
me.
Chris Brown.
Drake, Kendrick,
Chris Brown. Mary fuck kill.
Kill Drake.
Damn.
The Kendrick is crazy.
Not like that.
Wop, 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 wop. This is a doozy.
Kill Drake. Marry Kendrick or fuck Chris Brown.
I mean, this is just logical at this point.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay, well,
it's logic at this point.
Okay, what's your decision?
I don't like this one because it's too logical. It makes too much sense. You got to pick ones that are all harder. You're going to marry Kendrick and you're going to fuck Chris Brown. That's too easy. Like, that was too easy. That's going to be
the marry nigga, for sure.
But I would, but.
No, I'm saying, when you put Drake and...
Yeah, what's this nigga talking about?
No, you put Drake and Chris Brown in the conversation. Like,
but that's crazy. But the crazy part about it is that if there was a different set of people, Kendrick could be the fuck option too. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it depends on the set of people.
Who you would switch it out with?
I don't know who's even popping right now.
Who are you attracted to?
That's what I'm saying. Who's even popping right now?
You gotta be popping. Who are you attracted to?
I don't know.
She's trying to plead the fifth.
No, I'm not trying to. Look, let me get my phone.
Sadie Nash, Flocko.
Because you gotta make it harder.
Sadie Nash or Flocko is crazy.
You gotta make it harder.
I beat your ass, fuck you up, and sock you. He don't even know what we talking about. He don't even know what we talking about. How about that? Everybody getting fucked up.
I'm in a safe space.
What just happened?
I'm in a safe space.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, how about this?
Oh wait, that's what I was trying to look.
Okay, while you look, how about this? R.I.P. Who would you pick?
Whoa.
Tupac or Nipsey?
Nip.
Damn.
Nip.
Nip.
Damn,
Nip to do what with?
In their prime, would you pick
Nip.
Tupac or Nip?
Nip.
Okay.
Easy.
Okay.
It's my dog.
All right, I'm seeing
Yeah.
I'm seeing a trend here.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a trend.
What's the trend?
Let's give it a
I know where
second.
you're going.
What is the trend? Okay, go ahead, Jack.
Because she thinks she knows what the trend
I
I'm picking
don't
up
know
on.
What's
at
the trend?
all.
Go ahead, say it.
This is the tiki rum trend is about to be sick.
I don't got any more.
That nigga
Sorry.
said,
I got it.
What is she implying?
What is she implying?
I don't know. She said Nip over Pac.
I did. So what's your?
I see what's going on here.
What are you trying to say?
And you said
Let him
You
go,
said
let him
kill
go.
Kendrick.
No.
You said marry Kendrick.
I see
Marry
what you're
Kendrick.
Kill Pac.
No, I just he didn't.
Nip.
He didn't say.
Fuck
He didn't give
Chris
me two
Brown.
options. He just said which of the two. There was no fuck, marry, kill.
So okay, then now out of both of those, who would you fuck, marry, or kill?
You got to do a third nigga.
You gotta do-
So
you
who's
gotta
the third? I gotta ask y'all.
Swap Nip for Kendrick.
No, I'm saying
No,
Nip,
he did a
Tupac,
R.I.P.
and who's
edition.
one more
Oh,
person?
he did a
Who's
R.I.P.
one more I
edition.
could throw in there? So Nip, Tupac, and who's one more
Pop
that?
Smoke. I don't know.
Why'd you make that face?
Because I'm waiting to see what my
Pop Smoke.
options are.
Okay. So we got Nip, we got Tupac, and we got Pop Smoke. Fuck, kill,
And then we gonna
or
get out
marry.
of here. What you got, Illa? Take us home.
Take us home, Illa.
Ooh, everybody could go. It's just me and Nip. Kill them both. It's me and Nip.
Wow.
Is that how you
is it
feel?
the hair?
I love Nip.
Is the vibe?
Why?
The beard?
What is it?
What is it? The braids?
What is it? What is it? What's going on? What is
Nah, I fuck with Nip. Nip is one of my favorite rappers.
Okay.
I fuck with his message, all of that shit. Like, I've been around, like, I've listened to him for years. So I always I'm
the Crips, like the Crips.
So it's more than the physical. You saying you picking that because
Okay.
I'm a nigga in blue.
the connection.
Man, Illa came in. Okay, hey, all the fellas, drop a bumblebee in the chat. Drop a lemon in the chat. She came with the black and yellow today, looking like a little lemon drop.
Ew. Yeah.
Bumblebees
I was
in the
tryna,
comments. Lemons in
I
the
was
comments.
told it was giving Kill Bill, but we'll do that. That's cool.
Jack said Wolverine.
Hey man,
He did say Wolverine.
say
Hey, oh
Wolverine.
god! Hey, before we get up out of here, I gotta give a shout out to my boy, man. Diamond Pressure Supplies. You know what I'm saying? He cut here. My boy Hector. You know what I mean?
His name is Hector.
His name is Hector. He laced me with his hat, but I got this hat too. That you know what I mean? So shout out to my boy.
He cut your hair and
You
gave you a
feel-
hat?
Nah, he got like cutting hair
Let me
supplies.
have that hat.
Yeah, why
you know
you
what
ain't
I'm saying?
saying hats
Oh,
for
wait a
everybody?
minute.
You
Hold
got
on,
shout outs.
time out.
It's
Hold
fly,
on,
right?
hold on, time out.
Yeah, you gotta
Put the
come
hat
with
away.
4.
If
Okay.
Hector's not giving 4 hats, Hector,
I can get 4 hats for
shout
you
out
guys.
the shout it out one more time. What is it called?
Hold on.
Diamond Pressure.
Fuck these hats. He's a barber supply.
Yep, Barber Supply. He's in the Central Valley.
Okay, well, I'm in the not Central Valley. He can come holla at me.
Well, you know, matter of fact, I might have him pull up and lace out with some
Yeah,
stuff for
me
sure.
specific. I'm a whole ass
she-
barber.
She's the
Need
barber.
hats.
You feel me?
They will shout him out.
Illa is a
Got to.
I
barber.
need a haircut. It's not
Okay,
$100.
well, let me put this away then.
His haircut is absolutely.
And let me shout out Cookies then. Cookies.
Don't shout out cookies if you ain't got no weed. Look, this is what
feel
we
me?
gonna do. Episode 8. Fair to say,
This nigga's talking about.
hope y'all have enjoyed yourselves.
Shout out Cutwater.
Shout out Jack in the Cutwater.
Shout out the waters.
You know, man.
Jack is on a high right now. This is crazy. I think
We gonna try to lace them.
I don't know. Day party.
Hey, just so y'all know, it is definitely 1:50 in the afternoon, and he's
Let's go. Let's make it move.
Go
Let's make
crazy.
it move.
Yeah,
Somebody
shout out
gotta
Cookies,
drive
man.
me home.
Shout out my boy Burner, my boy Fareed, my boy Lucky, my boy Christian. You know I'm gonna hold it down.
Shout
for y'all
out
one
Fareed.
time.
Shout out
You know what
the-
I'm
And
saying?
make sure
Yeah.
all his cookies, homies, send the weed. Just
Send the weed.
It's coming.
Send the weed, and we can make it happen. But no, this has been episode 8. Fair to say, make sure y'all engaging with the hashtag Is It Fair to Say on Twitter and Instagram.
Yeah.
We appreciate y'all for tuning in. This one was crazy, but you
Yeah.
know, fuck with it.
It'll be fun.
Yeah, fair
They'll
to
enjoy
say.
it. Bye.